welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? I am Merc Serene, and today we're playing some Judgment. Hope you're ready. We're going to be hitting up Chapter 10. The goal is all of story, and then some of Chapter 11 on full recommendation from your local blank jester in chat. How you doing tonight? How you doing? All right, before we start, I've done some more modification to try to get the YouTube stream to be stable. And so what we're doing now, so everyone's aware, is I've dropped the bitrate down on the YouTube stream. So the YouTube stream will not necessarily be as smooth, maybe, as the Twitch stream, but it should hopefully be stable and hopefully not affect our frames on Twitch as well, right? That's the thing. There are other options I may have, but they involve much larger changes, and I'm not ready or willing at this time to investigate them further. So this is what we're trying now. We're dropping the bitrate, see if it works. And then we should have some time for some side stuff. Sounds great. Sounds great. All right, let's get ourselves into the full scene here. Hey Darth, how you doing? How you doing? All right, Chapter 10, Chumming the Water. We're at 36 and a half hours of playtime. Look at that. Okay, there we go. We're gonna get a recap too. It's great. I love that it has chapter recaps. It's the best.
3 years ago, a dementia patient at the ADDC was murdered. Even now, Shinpei Okubo, the man convicted of the crime, pleads innocence. But Yagami's theory that this chain of events was set in motion by human experimentation for AD-9 unveils the true culprit behind Emi Terasawa's death.
Basically your standard anime recap. Yeah. Chumming the Water, Chapter 10. So what they just did in that intro as well, by the way, is point the finger at that researcher as the one who killed Emi, but I don't think he did it himself. I think he's aware that it happened.
I'm gonna go discuss a few things with Ayabe-san.
Yagami joining you?
No, I'm going alone. Yagami-san, well, he may be keeping his distance for a while. He thinks the mole might target him, so he doesn't want to get us involved. You should watch your back too, Genda-sensei.
Yeah, been a while since he's been this distant.
Knowing Yagami-san, he'll want to solve every single incident related to AD-9. And if he does, maybe he can prove that Ayabe-san and Okubo-kun are innocent.
Clearing Shinpei Okubo's name this late on? Yagami'd be a damn hero.
I think he might enjoy that.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, hero is hardly a big enough word. A legend is more like it.
Don't get ahead of yourself, kid.
So yeah, right? They sort of pointed the researcher, but I think he's aware that a hit was called out or something, but I don't think he did it himself. He's not confident enough, I don't think, to kill someone.
Just like I said they'd be.
Good. Can you hear anything?
Just small talk. Sounds like there are a ton of people in there.
Hamura too?
Doubt it. Everyone be on edge with him in the house. No chance of small talk.
But Hamura's still gonna get in touch with them, right?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? You're the one who said he'd be calling him.
You don't gotta lose your shit over it.
Where the hell is he?
Guess all we can do now is sit here and wait till somebody spills the beans.
Can you at least put that shit out? You're stinking up the whole van.
Fair enough.
Oops, bad habit.
Sorry, but you're just gonna have to deal. Anyway, you're serious about capturing Hamura, yeah?
Yeah. He's our only chance of finding the mole. We don't get Hamura, we lose. Ayabe and Okubo are done for.
I'm hearing you, but sitting crammed in this damn car ain't gonna help us nab him.
Luckily, I have just the thing.
The drone? It is the drone.
Spy on them from the sky.
Okay, that's fun. Pause him just for a second. The old guy, who is Genda-sensei, he sounds a little bit like Vincent D'Onofrio. I don't know if I got the name right, if I pronounce it right, but almost like their kingpin, almost. Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of hear it. It is Brian McNamara. Thanks for Jester for, I guess, the name. I'm noticing that my mic is slowly dropping. I might need to tighten that up a little bit before the stream's over. Side note, you found out that Crispin Freeman also had a role in the God of War games. Who was Crispin Freeman in the God of War games? Alright, so we're supposed to scout the Matsugane family office. Which, by the way, is this one with the garage. That was it. Hold on a second. Was there a cat? Did I miss a cat? I didn't think that this would just end it.
Yup. Guy really thinks he's hot shit, huh?
Deathhorn.
Guess he's moving up in the world.
Maybe with Hamura gone, he's been able to relax a little.
He's leaving.
Most characters in God of War had an unpleasant end. So, by the way, the last time we saw
I'm gonna
Higashi,
follow him.
he tried
Better
to kill
split
us.
up, then I'll sit around in one place.
I'll come with. My legs are getting sore as shit in here.
So what? I'm stuck here by myself?
I'll switch with you later.
Apparently,
Promise.
yes. I need to pause it again. My microphone is definitely needing a tighten. Okay, hopefully it stays there. They played Helios, the Greek god of the sun. Okay. The thing about Higashi is if he turned around and saw us, like, he would know immediately it's us, right? You'd think he would even recognize us just by our jacket, but yeah. You've gotten into the whole God of War series, enough that you might see what the next game has to offer. Neat. I've played a few. I have not played them all. Hold on, dude, you don't see us. Is that dude gonna move on, or what's going on here? This is so different than previous instances. I think I sat here because I was kind of thinking, what if he was like casually spotting us, and that was keeping him here? Yeah, now he's moving on. That's good. I'm trying to remember exactly which God of War games I've played. I can't quite remember them all. Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. He turned around. Just the Norse. I haven't played any of the new ones. I haven't played any of the new God of War. Only played the older ones. I want to say I played 1 through 3. They walk like toy soldiers? A little bit, yeah. Oh, nice. One disappeared. They do walk a little funny. See if I can spot them through there. I cannot. Uh-oh. Running out of time. There we go. We're good. Alright, so what's actually kind of interesting maybe about this place is we haven't done a very thorough investigation of this place. There we go. I want this, I think. Oh, I can't see Higashi, though. Really bad. Need a better spot. Maybe over here. Yeah, there we go. That being said, with the God of War games, not the newest one, but the one before it, right? They gave that one out for free on PlayStation quite a while ago, and I feel like I should play it at some point. We might be in trouble. He's right on the other side of the pillar. We're so sneaky. The other guy, by the way, should be able to see us here too. Yeah, Matsukane goons aren't too bright. That is clear. All right, Higashi, where are you going? Still got Kaito over there, too. Hey, sell me a couple drone parts, please? Never mind. See ya. See ya. The way that that girl is standing there makes me think she is part of a side quest. Alright, I just saw them going up the stairs. Okay.
Hey, Talk. You sure we can be out like this?
Good point. Shono could be sending his assassin after us as we speak. We could get attacked at any time.
Foreshadowing?
Thought so.
Yeah, I have a feeling, right? We're gonna be jumped here in a moment. Watch out, Kaito! Don't get spotted. Hey, this was my spot. Get your own. Quick little spin around, make sure we don't have an assassin behind us. Tig. Yes, he wants his way, for sure. Oh, it's blinking orange, as in I had to be here. And now Kaito moved to the other side. Come on. Oh, another one left. Eventually, it'll be just Higashi, I suppose. Could be, could be. You know, I didn't realize that you could hold L2 and get a fixed camera. Kinda neat. I like to be able to control it, but I can see that being a nice feature. The you're losing them prompt and everything pops up way too early.
Wait.
Oh, I was really hoping for a spot right there. Oh, he's turning around. Oh, he turned around. I got it. I got it. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
I thought I saw him, though.
We could hear that. Ah, I thought I saw him. Honestly, I was expecting a point behind the car, and then when I got up to the car and there wasn't one, I was thinking, well, maybe we could somehow go around a little bit. Clearly was not an option. There was a spot in the food place. Okay, there's probably like a window on the other side there. All right, Bomber. I see the spot there now. So yeah, like I was mentioning before, we're definitely streaming at a lower bit rate on YouTube compared to Twitch. So it would be interesting to see, right, if you can tell a difference. The resolution should still be 1080 on both, however, right? The resolution doesn't change, so they should still look as clear, but the lower bitrate does mean that like fast movements or action scenes may have pixelation or who knows what. But as long as everything's stable, we should be pretty good. Alright, we just gotta wait for that guy to turn around and then we should be able to get up to the orange spot, I think. If he turns around, that is. I could probably just walk up to it. That's kind of weird. They should have had him facing the other direction.
Where the hell's Higashi going?
No clue, but he's alone now. We could just walk up to him and ask.
You really think he's gonna listen to us? Haven't talked to him since our fight at that restaurant.
Worst thing that happens is he says no.
Guess you got a point there.
Worst thing that
All
happens
right,
is he
let's
pulls
give
a
it a
gun
shot.
on us. Because that sort of happened before, right? Not really our friend.
What
Oh, come
He's
on.
bolting.
Why?
Oh, this is a mistake, chasing him.
He won't get away.
Man, is he fast. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? Did he... He's throwing something at us. Okay, I missed that button press. Okay.
He won't get away.
We are following Higashi, and the why is because we're trying to figure out where Hamura is, I think, right? That's one of the things. We bugged the Masugane office, and then we noticed Higashi leaving, and we decided to tail him. But why is he running now? We don't quite know.
What? You done running?
I wasn't running away. Not from you, anyway.
Huh?
I just couldn't let the family see us talking. You get it?
And that's why he was throwing stuff at us?
So then you'll hear us out?
Higashi! You
Kaito could
fucking-
use some
He's not gonna run anymore.
distance training.
Take it easy, Kaito-san.
Okay, look. Captain Hamura's throwing everything he's got into catching the two of you. Whole family's got orders to let him know if you ever cross our path.
Meaning, if you called him now, he'd come straight to us.
And then what, huh? He wants you dead. You know that, right?
Just tell me where he is.
Nobody's told me. Honest. Listen, I'm not gonna rat about seeing you here. But if I were you, I'd consider getting out of town real fast. Bet Matsugane-san would agree with me, too.
I mean, clearly, Matsugane-san did not want us doing any of this.
You know, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting.
Should we take him up on that offer? Skip town, wait till it all blows over?
Don't be ridiculous.
Just joking. Anyway, sounds like Hamura's got men
It's
looking
the
for
smart
us,
move.
and they're out for blood.
So what?
What do you mean, so what?
If they want to find us so bad, let them find us. Anyone who comes our way is in for a world of hurt. And once we capture him, we can force him to tell us where Hamura is.
How are you so confident? They might kill us before we get a chance to fight. Maybe even gouge our eyes out.
Then what? You want to just sit in the car with Sugiura in the non-smoking section?
Yeah, that doesn't sound so good either.
Damn right it doesn't. Now go walk around a bit. I'll be watching from behind.
If you say
Oh,
so.
now we're supposed to just draw him out. Okay.
And try and make yourself look like an easy target.
How exactly am I gonna do that?
Beats me. I'm sure you could think of something.
Well, we could have a giant sign on our back. Would help, right?
Yo, Talk, can you hear me?
Yep.
Just go wherever and try to look vulnerable. I've got your back.
Lure the Matsugane family out. So is that right? Higashi is a Muay Thai fighter. It's kind of neat. Looked like an easy target. This is Yagami. Everyone should know he isn't one. That's true. Everyone in town has been beaten up by us at least once by this point, right? The anti-disguise. Yes, the big sign. The big blinking arrow above our head might help. What are our options for actually luring the family out? We probably just walk through the city normally, I guess? If we're trying to look vulnerable, however, we should do things that are like eating at a restaurant, right? Or playing a game. Somewhere where you're sitting down and you should be focusing on something else than what's going on around you. That's how you look vulnerable, right? I do have like a thought, right? We followed Higashi down this way, and when we came down this way...
Nice going, Talk. You look weak as shit out there. You're like a baby sheep or something. How are you even doing that?
Can you not? This is how I always walk.
Sorry. And don't worry, you're in the clear
VR is
now.
VR is very
I hope you're
vulnerable.
watching.
I am. We don't know what's gonna happen next, though. You might want to grab a bite while you still can.
Thanks for the heads up.
So, like coming down here, right? This is where we saw the one other Matsugane guy sort of break off. I was kind of thinking maybe we could go to each location in the city where one of them broke off, and then they'd be there to spot us. Doesn't quite seem like what happened. He did mention grabbing a bite to eat, which is something that I mentioned as well. But we're actually totally full on life, so I don't really want to go waste the money. That makes sense. But stock up on items, though, is something different, right? So let's take a look and see what we got for recovery items real quick. Because we could probably use a few. What do we got? 4 normal bentos. And that's kind of it? Yeah. Let's turn around. There's a popo right back here. We passed one. Okay, I believe we've
Can you hear me?
already
What's up, Kaito-san?
maxed this one out.
Those Matsugane assholes ain't biting. You might want to try looking even weaker.
And how am I gonna do that?
Maybe if you tried getting drunk?
Not a bad idea. Guess I'll stop by Tender then.
I mean, if you get drunk, then you actually are weaker, which isn't great when people are trying to kill you. Let's use all of our logic. All right, so we've got 2 full stacks of these types of bento.
Arigato gozaimashita.
We could go to another bento and fill up on a different type. A different popo and fill up on a different type of bento. It's an option. Jester says we're gonna need much more than that. Okay. I'm actually gonna turn down here. This is where the pawn shop is. We haven't been here in a long time. I doubt they sell food, but I just kind of figured we should stop it.
いらっしゃいませ。
What do you got to sell us? A lot of decoration stuff and opponent parts. Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing I want to buy here.
ありがとうございま
Let's
し
sell.
た。
Let's go into sell though.
いらっしゃ
See
いま
if we
せ。
have anything to sell. Specifically looking for like the plates that the enemies sometimes drop. No. Okay, never mind.
ありがとうございました。
I don't think we have gotten all the records from the convenience stores. I think we're missing 1 or 2. But I don't know which ones those are, you know? Yeah, there's a popo right here as well. This might be one that we didn't max out. But the yellow diamond, I think, tells me we have maxed it out. The special yakisoba. We'll get that. Maybe we should grab, like, the sushi set. Max out on those. And we could even max out on the tuna onigiri. I bet you this one is a very small health recovery, but it's also cheap. Let's just do it. Okay.
ありがとうございました。
Get a date? Well, what do you mean? Help a completely random brother-sister duo fend off a perfect... I don't think we have that, that mission available yet. Alright, so we have a different popo all the way up there, one all the way over there. Although, I kind of... Maybe we have gotten them all. Hold on a second. I think we can see them in our items, right? Under maybe materials other? Maybe? Valuables, maybe? Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 of the popos. How many are there total? There was the one here. 2, 3, 4. Are there only 4? I think maybe we have them all. Maybe we do have them all. Okay, cool. Yes, and one of the reasons we're focusing the main story, as Jester says, we don't have any availability at this moment to do side missions. Modern Mahjong? Oh, we're just gonna pacify.
You asked for it.
I don't want to lose HP right now, so we'll try and play it safe as I get punched. Okay, we're good. A sliver of life being lost is okay for now. We've been here before, right, for a quest? I feel like it looks like this should be a shop, though, that we're able to interact with, but there's no one there. That guy looked like Honda. same group, though, I think it might be. Alright, so the assassin, if it was the same assassin, attacked us right here. So this is a perfect spot for them to look for us. You know, one of our prime hangout locations.
Doc.
Well, hey, Talk. You're a sight for sore eyes. Right back at you. How's business these days?
Sure.
Fabulous as always. Do you even need to ask? Friend event? Huh, I guess not. How do I get on your level, Mari? Teach me the ways. This is not part of the main mission. Almost certainly. Yeah, the sign was definitely sliced. Lately, I've been thinking about the secret to success, and I think it depends entirely on one's insight. Insight? Yes, for instance, I gain a lot by reading people's gestures and facial expressions. That's how I make my moves. Yeah, looking for their tell. Color me impressed. Oh, I'm sure you're just as good. You are a detective, aren't you? Well, yes.
Hey.
Then why don't you and I play a little game? What kind of game?
Sure.
You see that office worker type sitting over there? Let's bet on how many more drinks he'll take before he uses the restroom. You can really infer that? Yup, I'd say he's good for 3 more. Like, 3 more. When she says drinks, does she mean 1 drink or does she mean the whole glass as a drink? Okay. You're not getting it, are you? Let me give you a hint. I noticed he came back from the restroom not too long ago, so let's assume he's feeling pretty relieved.
Doc.
Now, Talk, if you had to guess, how many more drinks will it take to send him back to the little boy's room? Let me think this through. Maybe his body language will give me some kind of hint. Maybe. I'm getting a vibration right here, okay. His face isn't red or anything like that. Did he just start drinking? Maybe he's got a high tolerance for alcohol, but there's no way to tell just from looking at his face. I see you squinting, Talk. How? You should be looking at the back of our head. Give me a second here. What's he drinking over there?
Hey.
Hey, Chief, what's that guy having? Oh, a red eye. Ah, okay. That's a cocktail with tomato juice and beer, right? You got it. Tomato juice is rich in potassium, which is a natural diuretic. Which may just mean he'll get up to use the restroom sooner than Mari thinks. Maybe. What else can we look at? I cannot go further left. You never know if they're gonna have something like weird out and around, right? There's definitely no cats. I hear no cats.
What the?
I don't see him squirming around or eyeballing the restroom or anything like that. Maybe he's still good.
Hey.
Just gonna stare at him and hope the answer comes to you? Give me a second here. It doesn't seem like reading his body language will get me very far. Maybe it's less about him and more about his choice of drink. Okay, I think we've spotted everything. Alright, I think I gathered enough info to make a guess.
Listen.
You about ready to ante up, Talk? Don't keep a lady waiting. He's getting a little impatient and angry. My bad, I'm ready now. And then let the betting begin. So, how many drinks before he bursts? Alright. She says 3 drinks. And then I'm gonna say 2 drinks. He'll go after 2 more drinks. So you're guessing right ahead of me, you sly devil. Oh, and I probably should have mentioned, loser pays the tab.
Huh?
Say what?
Talk.
Just to warn you, Talk, Mari drinks like a fish as it is, but today she's been drinking like a whale. Better watch out. You serious? Relax. Let's just see how this plays out. Please let me be right.
Oi.
Hey, pour me another if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Coming right up. Nice. So far, so good. Don't get too ahead of yourself now. We've got a ways to go, I'd say. So our only options, by the way, were 1 and 2. Oh man, I gotta hit the can. Back in a sec, bartender. So both of us went over. Don't need my permission. Yes. Oh, wait, right on the money. Oh, okay. I guess he had 2. Oh, really? Huh, not bad, Talk.
Talk.
But I have to know, what made you come to that conclusion? Because of what he's drinking. You know how Red Eye contains tomato juice? Well, tomato juice is rich in potassium, which is a natural diuretic. Figured sooner was better than later. Oh, you think that the drink was still full when we bet? Okay, I could see that. Wow, you really thought that one through. Guess you're not a detective for nothing, huh? I'm actually impressed. Half a bar of friendship. I was just doing my thing. Then let's do this again sometime. A drink and a bet make any night more interesting. And we only have 1 alcohol level. And this guy's totally gone, okay? I'm assuming we just leave now.
Well, you sure took your sweet time in there. Did you forget the mission, Talk?
Huh?
You're supposed to be luring out Hamura's goons, not drinking with the fucking locals.
Seriously? You're the one who told me to get drunk.
Guess I did, huh? I'm sick of waiting, though. How about we just go bust into the Matsugane office?
Think about how many guys they've got. We'd be fools to charge
We were
them
at
there.
Then
Matsugane's like
Oh, I
headquarters
got it.
and beat all of them.
Uh-huh.
I think we're fine.
try going to one of the Matsugane clubs.
And that'll help how?
You just show up and tell them Yagami's here. Word'll probably make it up to Hamura in no time.
You know, that might actually work. Just point me to a club and we'll go from there.
Let me see. Why don't you try Alvin over on Tenkaichi Street?
All right, I'll head over now.
Okay, Tenkaichi Street is over on the west side. Here we go. Oh, and before we do too much more, we should probably also come here and set some of these. So I'm gonna put the tuna onigiri on the top. So I'm assuming, my guess here, is the tuna onigiri is gonna be a really small bit of health compared to the bentos. We should have normal bento on left. We'll put special yakisoba on right. Okay.
Huh? What's going on?
Didn't you hear what we said last week? I want a fucking answer today!
Please, it's not exactly possible right now.
It better be fucking possible! With how fast your management costs are rising, of course your protection's gonna cost more!
No.
Tuck, those thugs are Matsugane. No doubt about it.
Agreed.
Maybe you should, help or something. That guy looks like he could use a hand.
You could at least try to sound interested.
Just hurry up and get it over with.
Kaito's great.
I think you've had enough fun for one day.
Huh? The fuck? Wait, that's Yagami! The hell are you doing here?
My question first. Why are you threatening the civilian?
None of your fucking business!
Ugh, watch the volume. Or is yelling the only thing a dumb guy like you can do? Oh, that must be why you're bottom of the ladder. It all makes sense now.
You little... I'll slaughter you!
He pulled a knife! Now, we have to leave at least one of them alive, right? So that they can, go tell that we're here. Oh, sneaking up behind me like that, Koga. I do see your save command. But we were in the fight. Okay, we failed, right? Because now they can't go tell anyone. Oh,
Listen
wait,
up.
they're up again.
Go tell your precious Captain Hamura that Yagami was here. Got that?
Captain Hamura?
Just do it.
You know, Talk, this strategy's pretty solid, huh?
Well, we'll find out soon
This
enough.
strategy is stupid.
You know any other Matsugane joints, Kaito-san? We should hit a few just to be safe.
Huh. There's Romance of the Three Kingdoms over on Pink Street.
Three
Fantastic
Kingdoms.
Romance on West Shichifuku. And, oh, Sweet Billow on East Shichifuku.
All right, I'll try all of them.
Okay, we'll hit the save just for Bomber. Alamat, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Actually, which one's closest? This one. Yeah, we'll go straight across. Hopefully, the YouTube stream is looking pretty good. I will say everything on my side is looking pretty great. I had to modify a couple things. The bit rate on YouTube is a little lower than it was before, but shouldn't have any interruption to the stream this time. Item. That's an old Japanese novel reference. Yeah, I think it is Chinese actually. The Three Kingdoms, yeah. Which is also sort of loosely what that Fire Emblem Three Kingdoms game was based off of, right? Loosely.
So, this is Romance of the Three Kingdoms?
How about stopping in for a round, pal? We got the finest girls to satisfy any kink.
Do you work here?
Yeah, just come on in, buddy. I'll give you a great deal.
This is a Matsugane place, right?
What do you... I don't want any trouble, man.
It's not like that. Just tell your boss Yagami stopped by.
I'm not sure I follow.
Just do it, okay? I gotta go.
Guess we don't have to beat up anyone here. That should do it. Where to next? North. I will say, I've heard of, I know of Three Kingdoms, but I don't know much more other than of it, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know what the actual story or anything is about. But the pun for that place was top-notch.
This is Sweet Billow, huh? Meaning the guy puffing away over there is probably an employee.
Why don't you quit standing around and go find out?
Someone's bossy today.
All about you were robbed?
Good talk.
Yeah.
Oh no, how'd that happen?
Hey, you work here?
I do. Why?
Let me ask you something. This is a Matsugane establishment, right?
Who are you?
The name's Yagami. Don't worry, I won't stick around much longer. Just tell your boss I dropped by to say hello.
And why's that?
Look, just tell him, okay? I gotta run.
That should do it. Alright. This is just a run around the entire city quest. Oh, the back door was unlocked. That's very unfortunate. I'm so sorry to hear that. Got the exquisite screw on the way, you know, as you do.
So this place is Fantastic Romance. Huh?
It's good to see you, gentlemen.
Don't good to see you me. You're late on your payment and you know it.
I'm sorry, sir. Our sales haven't been the best this month.
Work on your pitch. Just being open's not enough to bring in customers.
Looks like you're right on time, Talk. Go on, introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure.
You got your Oculus though?
You guys open?
How you liking? Have you used it much?
What the? Yagami!
Oh, are you from the Matsugane family? It's good to see you.
Who the fuck do you think you are, strolling up on us like it's no big deal?
I want to see Captain Hamura. Know where he is?
You little shit.
This
Who do
is
you think you're
Shintani's
talking
voice
to?
actor?
You're never meeting Hamura. Cause you're gonna die right here!
Oh man. One real knife and then a fake knife. Oh, I didn't shoot. I didn't finish him off. You're happy with it? That's good. What games have you played with it so far? Oh no! He's good at dodging those grabs. 2-hour charge time on it is pretty unbearable. How long does the battery last? If it lasts for 2 hours and you have to charge it for 2 hours, that's a little unfortunate. But if it lasts for like 6 hours, okay. Bit better. It was the worker, not the goose. I got it.
Damn it!
If you know what's good for you, you'll report this to your family.
I didn't pick it up
Come outta
on
here.
that was Shintani's voice. Alright, I've been everywhere Kaito-san mentioned.
Kaito, that was freaking amazing, Talk.
Yeah, you think?
Yep, absolute perfection. Hamura will have guys on your ass in no time. Just keep walking around town. Won't be long till they jump you.
Got it.
Ah, shabby wire. I knew that was gonna spawn there. Had to get it. Yeah, but Balmer is right now an emoji talker. He played Super Hot. Super Hot, I've never played it, but it looks pretty cool, honestly. Roblox, I didn't know that Roblox had any kind of VR. I don't know what Population 1 is. I do know what Beat Saber is, but I've never played that. Again, I haven't really played anything in VR. Journey of Gods. That one sounds neat. I wonder if there is somewhere specific.
Why don't you head somewhere with less people hanging around? Those Matsugane assholes aren't dumb enough to jump you with so many witnesses in sight.
Where'd you have in mind?
I was thinking the champion.
Turning into you.
The streets are so
Oh, no.
narrow there. They'll be more than happy to ambush you.
Well, that's
There can only be one jester.
But okay, I'll head over now.
Let's see. Champion District. Got it. Off and off and off we go to fight people along the way. Oh my goodness, that's with a lot of kicks. Here, knock some people out, would you? Okay, look, those tuna onigiri do almost nothing for our HP. Not the knife. And when I say knife, it's a sword. Okay. Now we're trapped. That was a lot. Oh, I dodged, but like, he then still hit us. Yes, take this, Tachibana! Oh, man. We picked up the sturdy plastic! Alright, I'm gonna take out the other dude here. Oh, there's two left. Okay. I hear the sirens. We've never had the police actually show up during a fight. Yeah! Okay, we need to knock him out, like, now. Did we?
Really, guys?
This has never happened!
What are you doing?
I think we're supposed to run. That's crazy. Hold up. Our HP is pretty low. Do we have the ability to run down to a restaurant real quick? Because I'm going to try and do that. So Gorilla Tag has ghosts or bots, and they play creepy songs. They do some freaky stuff. It's kind of a scary game. Huh. Yeah, Champion District is where the gambling place burned down. Good call on that. Kyushu #1 star is next to us. Is it this one? That one? Yeah. Okay. That's I saw that on the mini map, so I figured I'd run down there. Unfortunately, you probably didn't because it was behind my face. But I'm sure Jester knew it was there anyways. All right, give me your best food. The Kyushu Tonkotsu Ramen. That sounds delicious, actually. Okay, there we go. Ooh. I said this before, but like, there was a place in my area that had ramen, and it was fantastic. It was the best ramen I've ever had, and I've never been able to find another place that has as good of ramen. Although I think the place eventually closed because I think they were a drug front. I've heard that anyways. I don't know if that's true. Thank you very much. Come back soon. Okay, here we go. Rounding the corner. To the cutscene. I will say that place that had the ramen, it wasn't scary to go to or anything.
I swear it's like I can feel someone watching me. Are you there?
Nope.
I could use a hand here.
Oh, it's just two guys. We got him.
Kaita-san.
He's being chased.
Come on, man. Why would you bring more?
They should have attacked while we weren't paying attention, you know, but whatever. Take this! Bam! Someone's getting the trash can! Love it. Nice. We finished them off in perfect synchronization. And then we just let them stand back up. But I guess, okay, we scared him off.
Get after him, Talk. Make him cough up all he knows about Hamura.
Got it.
All right, a chase sequence. Here we go.
Hold up.
So, in the situations where you're dodging around people and you're doing the left or right on the analog stick, if you don't get the prompt because you've actually dodged them yourself, like I just did here, is it faster? Or does it not matter? Oh, I hit the wrong one. I hit the wrong one again. Great. I'm, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. New attempt, new attempt.
You won't get away.
He almost got hit by that car. We have plenty of time to hit the buttons, so I need to not panic. I just need to hit it as it shows up. And then we're fine. And I guess it didn't even matter. Unless there was a potential to catch him early, and maybe he led us into a trap. The prompts will slow you down? Okay, good to know.
You're out of options. Hey, I got him. Okay.
Yeah, Kaito needs to work some cardio in.
Work for Hamura. I want to know where he is.
When he finds you, you're dead. Yagami.
Is that so?
Kaito, turn around.
What the? You should really see the look on your face right now, Kaito.
Uh-oh.
Hamura.
Just want to talk. Oh, they beat up Higashi.
Higashi? Matsukane-san?
I gave you every chance to walk away from this. You just couldn't mind your own business, could you? And now you're gonna die for it.
We'll see about that.
You pushed this one too far.
Oh boy.
Hamura.
Killing you is gonna feel real good.
Is this really necessary?
Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
He points the gun at the family patriarch.
Don't you think I've pulled enough of the family's weight already?
Please don't.
I don't care how much like sons these two are to you. Your loyalty is to the Matsugane family first. Besides, you know there's no other way.
Are you out of your fucking mind? You need to lower the gun right now!
No, Kaito! You shut your goddamn mouth!
Oh no!
Kaito!
Kaito-san.
Sugiura!
Yagami-san! Kaito-san!
No, don't!
We have to get out of here!
Shit.
Stop, you fuck! Stop right there!
Hey, James. Alright, so they should just kill Kaito, right? But maybe they won't. Maybe they'll try to keep him alive to bait us out.
I think we lost him.
Maybe?
What about Kaito-san? Hamura shot him in the stomach, so we'd have to carry him out. After that, I don't know. Damn it. We gotta go after him.
Hold on. How'd you know where we were?
I was sitting in the van listening in on the Matsugane office. They all rolled out, so I followed.
Do you know where Hamura's hold up then? Maybe they dropped a hint while you were listening.
I did hear them mention the Soleil building once or twice.
You think that's where they took Kaito-san?
Can't say for sure. He could be anywhere, really. But it's worth looking into. It sounded like Soleil's been abandoned for a while.
We can second-guess ourselves later, then. Let's get moving.
Sounds good.
There's almost no way Kaito's dead, Alamat. Almost no way. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be just fine. I'm really glad that they said out loud how to pronounce Soleil, because if I just read it, I probably would have said Soliel.
That's it. The Soleil building.
Hold on.
Soliel.
I recognize those guys out front. They're Matsugane for sure.
Does that mean Kaito-san's actually in there?
Hard to tell from out here. Looks like their guard's down, though.
Guess we've just gotta bust in then. Sooner the better. You ready, Yagami-san?
We're just standing out in the open. They could look over and see us at any moment. Yeah, let's go. I imagine if I say no, not yet, it opens up so that I can do side missions and stuff. Not that I want to do that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Hey, that's Yagami. You got balls showing up around here.
To quick pause. How did we get where we are right now? Well, we know that we're looking for the Matsugane real patriarch, right? Which is Hamura. And so we're trying to lure him out. And in order to do so, we went to all these different Matsugane offices, and we told them that, you know, we're looking for him. And then we chased some guys down, and eventually you saw what just happened. We sort of got pulled into a trap, if you will, and they jumped us. That's the real quick version of that. Yeah, right, it would take away from the intensity if we stopped to do side missions. You're not wrong, Bomber. If Kaito did die, he would... like, that moment would be a huge instance when we find out that he's dead. Like, that would be like a gut punch right there. And it would be very powerful and strong, but I can't imagine that they're going to do it. I can't imagine. So we're going to find out, though. Oh, I didn't get him again. Missed. Well, I'll take that guy out. Sugiura with the backflip. I believe that's actually called a bicycle kick, right?
What a waste.
Let's go, Yagami-san.
Okay.
All right. Now we're inside the Soleil building. I'm gonna, like, take peeks around and hit other doors, even if I don't think they're... Okay, that's the way in. Great. You know, just do a little bit of exploration, make sure there's nothing that we're missing anywhere. Ooh, lockpicking. Okay.
Nice.
We haven't had to do lockpicking in quite a while. Outside of VR. I guess we did some in the VR.
Almost there.
Wow, that's so tight.
Nice.
Man, if you had an analog stick that was even slightly like adrift, I don't know if you'd ever be able to do that.
Yagami!
Yeah, that's a sword, man. Oh, no, it's a knife. The Cane Man. He's just like going through our attacks, not being stunned or anything. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn around and get the guy with the table! Alright, come on. Okuyama! Oh man, I'm missing a whole lot now. We're whiffing. Get a nice kick on Cane Man. Okay, good. Now we're down to one. Nice! Oh, I thought we were gonna hit Sugiura. Like he was gonna move out of the way just in time. Okay. Damn.
Buy me some time, boys. Do whatever it takes.
Hey!
Whatever it takes, you say? I think whatever it takes means you're gonna go down.
Hey, I'm over here.
Taunting him like that, Sugiura. Come on.
Chill out, would you?
So, the Cane Man has a moveset from a character in Yakuza 0. Okay, so, I don't know a whole lot about Yakuza, right? I have seen a little bit of them played, just over the years from random Twitch streams and whatnot. Is the character that guy's moveset was based off of, is it like, Makima or something? The guy with the eye patch? Because that's what it kind of reminded me of. That's just kind of what I thought of anyways. Yeah, and you're right, Palmer. So many stories build up the possibility of a death, and bad things happening, and then they bail on it at the end, and none of it pays off, and so it feels cheap, right? So, Get out of my way, boxes! Not Majima, but one of his antagonists, Nishitani, who I've never heard of.
I've been waiting for you.
Now he's got a spear! That's actually way cooler. I hope he dropped it. He didn't drop it. Of course not. Hold on. Is there anything I can pick up? Oh, I tried to pick up the light. Oh, that was a pretty big hit. I'm, like, stunned! Man. Ow! Yeah, I saw what you just did. I don't want to get hit by this! Sugiura did. Okay, eat a little bit of life. You know, we're really lucky that this guy isn't doing mortal wounds to us right now. I can't move. We're stunned. Sugiura, hit him! Alright. Oh, that didn't do too much. We've already done it once before. Oh, okay.
Damn it. Gonna have to try something else.
Can we pick that up and take it with us? That would be amazing. I am gonna use a few more healing items. Come on, where's the spear at? Oh, man. I wanted that. Does Sugiura just, like, regain life? Or does he only regain it after he goes down and has to, like, heal back up? I'll take this. That guy wants to be a Dynasty Warriors character so much. Yeah. Of course, we can't take it with us. How it goes.
Fight like this. Find the light switch, Yagami-san.
Give me a second.
I mean, is it the thing on the floor?
Thanks.
Okay. Nope, no secrets. I don't know if there's gonna be secrets in here. It's locked. Oh, where the hell did he go? Oh, this one's on a time limit. Okay. Here we go.
There. Nice. Almost there. Nice. Almost there. Perfect.
Got it. The lockpicking's quite fun. That was good. Oh, that guy's got a gun! Kick the gun out of him! Okay. Gun guy down. It's funny, I'm just fighting all the guys in the way, and we get to the very end and then notice the guy with the gun. They have a box problem. Someone should tell them what recycling is. I can grab that, but we won't be able to go through the door with it, right? Lots of other little weapons to pick up here, too.
This guy's tougher than he looks. Keep it busy, boys.
Hey!
So Jester, when you're fighting, do you normally have the R1 button pressed in? Or not? Right? Because I ask, because when you have the R1 button pressed in, you're in like fighting stance mode, and it sort of locks onto the enemy. But when you don't, you can easily hit. Like, I'm hitting the guy in front of me, and then I can easily swap to the guy behind me and throw a punch that way. And I'm wondering if that is actually a better approach to fighting. You only let go if you want to switch enemies. Okay.
Let's do this.
Yagami!
That should have been a quick time event. Wait, now it's a gun? Ridiculous! I really... Oh, that does mortal wound damage. We're in trouble. Oh, that's a new one. Oh, I only got 2 hits in. Oh boy. Ah! We're in trouble. I need to get away. I need to get away. We pause. We use a med kit. You know, just cuz. It was the same guys as before, but with different shirts. Was it really? If it was, that's really funny. Knife, spear, gun. Next, he'll subvert our expectations with an actual cane. That would be quite funny. Pausing here was not a great move. Well, I mean, we've healed up though, right? And this was a moveset from an antagonist from Yakuza 3, Andre Richardson. Cool. I like the details. And anyone who's watching now or the VODs who has the Yakuza knowledge will probably be happy about that. When did I save last? Bomber. Why? It was when you asked me to save last. So if we die now and we have to replay an hour of gameplay, it's your fault. No, there'll be a like a checkpoint, right? Yeah. Okay, yep, that didn't go over too well for us, did it? Don't do it! Oh, man. Get over here. Well, we did die. That did happen. Dodge, never run. I saw he was gonna shoot Sugiura, so I didn't even try to dodge. Oh, I wanted to hit Cane Man with that. That didn't quite happen though, did it? Okay, let's move away from there. How did that not hit? Right? Sugiura, hit the other guy! Hit him now! Oh! Okay. We've got him most of the way, though, right? So that's the thing. But then he, like, doesn't even get affected by any of our punches! Wow, okay. We got him.
Damn it. Stupid gun.
Yeah, stupid gun. It only did the most damage to us. Stupid gun. Can I have the stupid gun? Because that'd be pretty great. Alright. Let's go ahead and use our med kit here. We need to not be half dead, right? We'll also eat those two. Cane Man sounds like a nickname that you give people because you can't remember their names. Yes. Yeah. This place is very merciful for non-legend runs because of the quick restarts when you fail. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay. We were able to take the weapon with us this time. Check that out.
Yagami-san.
And now we don't have it?
Let me guess, turn the lights on? Can't you do it yourself?
Yeah, can't you do it yourself? Come on, Sugiura, it's right there. I lost the pan! Pain has befallen him. I broke the walk. Like, that walk was a very poorly constructed walk for it to just shatter when it touched the wall. It didn't hit the wall, it touched the wall, and then it... gone. Oh my goodness, James, you have to walk before you can run? Yes, I guess so. Okay. Sneak through the boxes. I'm guessing we are supposed to go that way, but let's go back this way. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter. I see those guys over there, though. Oh, okay, we can just climb over.
Just getting good.
That guy's done for! Never mess with a man who has a chair! You might get hit. Never fight in the dark? Okay. Yep. Next room will be a whiteboard with an error that says, Bob, don't forget to insert art assets here! Oh, no. And give a real name to Cane Man. No, you see, that would have been Stanley Parable. That would have been the Stanley Parable, for sure. Hold on. I was hoping to be able to, like, look through there, but there's nothing over there. Here we go.
This guy won't give up.
Get in there, boys.
Hey!
Nice! That was, well executed. Take the table! So, I'm noticing this for the first time since I've been in this building. When I'm holding equipment, there's a number up top. 3. It was 4. Does that number go down? Is that telling me it has 3 hits left? Am I just learning that? Here we go. That's the durability.
Guys,
Almost there. Nice. Almost there. Got it.
And good. I do like the music here.
Finally. I was getting bored of waiting.
Sugiura! Don't worry about me! Just go find Kaito-san!
Don't worry about me, I'm just being choked or something.
You think I'd let you do that?
Yeah, joke's on you, Kane Man. We have a light switch. I do believe I have to get to it though. Somewhere. Found it. Ow! I can't even run. Garbage.
How dare you!
You got a weapon? So do I. Somehow we're missing. Did you see that speed? That he somehow got behind us? Come on. Ow. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, I couldn't dodge out of it. Oh, come on, we dropped it. Something crazy happened to you in here before? Oh, I didn't mean to push that button. Oh, we triggered something. If you tell me...
I'm done playing. Time to go in for the kill!
I thought it was going to be a lightsaber, but that's almost just as bad.
Let's finish this!
This feels like the right moment to use our EX gauge. And it's gone. Yeah, a couple head bashes to the back. I'm gonna get hit. Man. Okay. Try again. No one forget that we are playing on hard. Can I skip? No, I can't skip. I can't skip! That is a cardinal sin in games these days. You should be able to skip every
I was
cutscene.
getting bored of waiting.
Especially ones for, like, difficult fights, right? Come on.
Don't worry about me! Just go find Kaito-san!
Do the wall attacks? I think the wall attacks are a bad idea. Because it seems to me that all of the challenging enemies, they just dodge all the wall attacks. But we'll try one. We'll see. Don't you do it! I was in the middle of turning the light on. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Oh, we did hit him with it. Okay. That's not too bad then. Get our awesome chair drop. That did a big chunk of damage. Okay, throw him on the ground so I can pick up another weapon. Or not! I couldn't dodge, dang it. Alright, here we are again. He's gonna go into imaginary blade mode.
I'm done.
So ridiculous. I
Time to
love
go
it.
in for the kill.
I love it. Okay. I do kind of think I should probably use our EX gauge in the same manner as we did last time. Feels like it's a good idea to spam them down a little bit. And then we'll rebuild, right? Some new meter. No, I was gonna use that on you. Okay, we rolled away from that one. Oh, he hit us back. Not expected. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Oh, man, I was like locked in the animation for the heavy attacks. I thought we had it that time. It was feeling really good. What? Continue on easy? No. Why would you even ask us that game? I'm so mad about that. Because I almost hit yes because it said continue. So it's like yes. If I had hit continue on easy, I would have reloaded.
Finally.
I'm no joke.
I was getting bored of
that would have made me so mad.
Sugiura, don't worry about me. Just go find Kaito-san.
You think I'd let you do that?
Come on, cutscene. Back here somewhere. I can't see it. Light show. All right. One share used. Ow. That's right, take the foot! He's hitting us too. Definitely more than I would wanted. Okay, back to this point. We haven't lost any of our maximum health yet. We're gonna heal up a little bit.
I'm done playing. Time to go in for the kill!
I am gonna pause it. Pause. Because I want to check what our healing looks like. We still have 10 of each of these bento set, well, and a sushi set. Let's make sure that they're all selected, right? Because I knew that they weren't. And for good measure, let's heal up in the menu. Okay. All right. He's dangerous. Oh, I thought we had a clear grab. Oh no! Trying to do the... I think his head was bent a little too far back. Yeah, we don't want to get hit by that one. You know what this game needs? Every time you use a healing item, you should throw it on the floor. So then, by the time you're in a difficult fight like this and you're done healing, there's just a litter of food plates around. It would make me laugh anyways. Alright, so we could go into our EX mode, but we don't need to. We did it. We still have all that EX bar up there. I don't think we need it after. He was probably the hard fight here, right? Probably? Anyways, we will heal up again, just to be safe. Time for fun fact number 3. This is a moveset from someone in Yakuza 6. Somaya? Okay. I think I may have gotten the name right. Close anyways. Close. Okay. Good. Good job. Definitely got that on our first try. Yeah. We'll just edit out all the other attempts.
Hamura. Surprised you decided to stick around. Not gonna try and run?
Go fuck yourself, Doc.
Let him go right now.
What makes you think you have the upper hand here?
Kaito-san.
Hey, he sounds worried.
See,
you piece of
that's
shit.
great, but you probably should have tried to knock the gun out of his hand.
This time, let's finish it for real, assholes.
Okay, this might be the hard fight. We'll see.
Just need a minute, Kaito-san.
Sure, what's the rush?
This what you want? I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Alright, here we go. Find Kaito clear. Amara, you're just letting me beat you up. Obliterator? Missed. Try it again. Oh, can I not jump off the door? Oh, that must hurt. I say as if none of the other things in this game hurt, right? Bomber hopes Kaito dies. It would be so poetic. Chair fighting! We nailed that button press. Oh boy. Okay, let's get our camera back into a good spot, right? Those were some fast punches. Okay. He's like a boxer now. Oh, it did the same one, so it was gonna do less damage. That's okay though. It's still worth it. Foot for the win! Oh, we didn't win with it. We were so close. I think we hit him with a back fist, and that's how we took him down. Amara's moveset is Yahata's from Yakuza 5. Interesting.
Is it over, Yagami-san?
Yeah. Glad you're okay. Come give me a hand.
How do you feel, Kaito-san?
What, me? It was just a scratch. I'm good on my own.
Yeah. I don't think that's true.
Still acting tough with lead in your stomach? Who are you trying to impress?
Yo, let me jump in too.
Higashi.
Higashi might not be in the Matsugane family anymore after this, right? Or
Matsugane
Matsugane family is
too.
different now? I don't know. We'll see. Does Matsugane take it back?
My van's right outside.
You two get him to a doctor. There's something I still need to do here.
Well, the whole point was us to get Hamura. We need to question him. We can't do that if he's dead or if we leave
Guess
him here.
I'm joining your little party. Not even the threat of death can stop you guys.
Took you long enough. Hey, it's about time you give us some answers. I'm done wasting time on you, so just cooperate and it'll all be fine.
Hamura has to know we wouldn't pull the trigger,
Murderer
right?
friend abandon you? Not much use if he won't come when you need help.
Boss, listen. Things are gonna get ugly if I die here. Neither of you will survive the aftermath. It's not too late to put a stop to this.
Neither of you
Just
will survive.
end this fucker and be done with it.
And if I don't, the mole will kill us both. Is that what you're saying?
Look, some people you can get away with betraying, and some people you can't.
And which am I wonder?
Boss.
Pick your poison, Hamura. You die betraying the mole, or you die defending him.
This ought to be good. That's what goes through Yagumi's head at a time like this? Okay.
We're going to bring this murderer to justice. Now tell me where I can find him, and his identity. Answer me!
I'd rather die.
What?
Don't play dumb with me. You think I'm gonna talk that easy? Pull the fucking trigger!
Yeah, like I was saying, he knows we wouldn't do it.
So. Huh. Didn't think you'd really stand your ground.
But
Can't stay here.
did Yagami know the
Knows
bullets
when
were
his
gone?
backup might arrive.
Are the Matsugane still after us?
Most likely. Embarrassing as that is to admit.
Well, guess we gotta figure out how to make you talk.
Huh?
Luckily, I've got a place in mind. You heard of the Honmaruen Cabaret? It's a Kyorei stronghold.
What?
I'm sure your former prey will be thrilled to see you. If they can't break you, I don't know what can. I doubt you'll last, though.
It'll be damn interesting either way. Now come on, let's go.
I love the thought of the Matsugane family patriarch just walking around in those flip-flops, though. I know, different culture, different things, but it's still funny. I'll get to your big comment in a moment, Jester.
Here he is, the man of the hour. Glad you could make it, Hamura. And you must be Patriarch Matsugane. It's a pleasure to meet you. Though if you ask me, Dojo leadership should be better at keeping their dogs chained up.
Agreed. There is no excuse for how I acted.
Shioya-san, we're gonna make Hamura tell us who the mole is. Think you can keep us safe till then?
Maybe. Maybe not.
This is what Chairman Kajihiro wants. You don't want to disobey his orders, do you?
Well, that's rude. I still haven't paid you back for what you did to me, if you don't mind.
Oh, do we have
I'd
to
like
fight him
settle
now?
that first.
For what I did? You're the one who kidnapped Mafuyu. If you ask me, you got what was coming to you.
He's gonna agree.
Fine. Under one condition.
What?
Once you're done with him, you give Hamura to us.
Gladly. What, no witty comeback? I think that's a first for you.
Shut it.
Hamura, I think, is the tallest guy in the room. Enemies of my enemies trophy obtained. So Jester is saying that that's actually a really good display of Yagami and Matsugane's relationship. Yagami knew that Matsugane would not have risked giving him a loaded gun, and he wouldn't have pulled the trigger if he didn't trust this, because he needs Hamura's information. Makes a lot of sense, right? Because it didn't make sense. Like I said before, we can't let Hamura go or kill him, because then we did all of this for nothing, because we got no information out of it, right? Yeah. Yeah, really cool silent understanding. I could skip all the dialogue, but not the fight intros you saw 3 times? That's a great point. It's weird, right? You would think that all of those should actually be skippable, especially if you're playing through the game more than once and you've seen it a million times. You don't need to see it again. No? You think Yagami was on a lower step because they should be the same height as Hamura? Okay. Anyways, Chapter 10 complete. We move into Chapter 11, Curtain Call. Previously on day 1,
AD-9's dark human experiments. The mole who facilitated them. As Yagami gets closer to the truth, the trap is sprung. Details come at the cost of Kaito's blood. And each word that Hamura, the Matsugane family captain, speaks pulls back the veil a little further.
Okay, so are we gonna have an interrogation scene? It's gotta be how this starts off, right?
Get your fucking hands off me.
This is as good a spot as any. You need any instruments, you just ask me.
Hopefully, it doesn't come to that. Now, I think it's about time we got some answers. And you're gonna give them to us. Should we take it from the top?
Shouldn't we have his arms bound behind him?
First off, the one in control of all this is Shono, the 89 researcher. How long have you been working for him? Murdering for him? I already have a pretty good idea. How about I guess? First time you used the mole was...
Aha! Shintani's murder! Which was definitely one of the last times he used them, right? Come on. Oh, boy. He's in the den of like 100 Kyorei. I think they'll be fine with him not lashing out. Makes sense, okay. Alright, so let's think about this for a moment. Waku is kind of the first murder. However, I don't think it was a premeditated murder, right? I think this was we're gonna try the drug out, and it turned out it killed him, and he panicked and had to get rid of the body. So not Waku. Shintani, of course, is one of the most recent deaths, so that's not gonna be the first time he used him either. So then we get to the other few. So there's the Kyorei clan murders that happened after, I believe, Hashiki's murder, which happened after Emi's murder. Okay. The thing is, I bet Emi's murder was the first that the mole was used. It seemed to me like they did a really good job of planting the suspicion on the boyfriend and making it so that no other evidence could be found that someone else was there. So we're gonna say Emi's murder. Bomber, you don't remember any of these people? Waku was the old man in the hospital who had Alzheimer's or dementia. That that was Yagami's case originally 3 years ago when he was a lawyer. Shintani, of course, was the the guy one rung ahead of us at the lawyer's Genda's agency. The Kyorei clan murders were the 3 people who had their eyes gouged out in the very beginning. You'll be back? Might watch on phone? Alright. Hashiki is... I'm not 100% on this. I'm really close to 100% on this. Hashiki should have been the vice chairman of the ADDC. So he was the one who went out, and Sayori, she's the one who found all the information on how he died, or when he died. Vice director, yes, got it, great. And going through it was a good refresher, great. And then Emi, of course, was, now I'm not going to remember his name. The guy who was doing all the laundry, who was framed for Waku's murder, he was the boyfriend of Emi. So anyways, we say Emi.
When you murdered Emi Terasawa and set her apartment on fire, 3 years ago, she was
Shinpei
Okubo's
Okubo.
girlfriend, as I'm sure you remember.
Huh?
You made it look like Okubo killed her.
Bullshit, I did. 3 years ago? Sure as shit wasn't us.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, damn it. I guess you're right.
Head in the game, Yagami.
Moving on. First time you used the mole was...
So then it must have been Hashiki. So, again, right, we didn't know for sure that the mole was used for Emi's murder, but my whole assumption was Shono didn't do it. The researcher, the lead researcher on 89, he didn't do it, but someone did, and he's aware of it. That's why we started with Emi's murder. So we're going to go to Hashiki's murder.
For Hashiki, the vice director of the ADDC. He got beat to death 6 months ago, as you well know.
Oh.
Hashiki had a secret deal with Chairman Kajihiro. Together, they were gonna poke holes in this 89 business and bring the ADDC to its knees. But Shono, the researcher in charge of the drug, had a big secret he needed to keep hidden. Hashiki's little investigation posed a big problem. That is, until he got beaten down in the back streets of Kamurocho. Hashiki was fatally wounded by the mole, but survived for another 3 weeks. That kept suspicion off Shono, and left practically no evidence. Only the most skilled killer could pull something like that off. In other words, the assassin you and Shono have been using.
Think you struck a nerve. You're
I knew what you meant, Bobber.
A crack detective, Yagami.
You know, I personally funded his time at law school. He never would have passed the bar without me.
No shit. I'd say you made a good investment. Paying off in spades.
Maybe these two clans can get along.
Here.
Sorry.
Weird. Okay, let's go back here and talk to these guys real quick. Since they're giving us the option to, right?
Talk. What are you going to ask next?
Who the mole is. Hamura's the only one who knows his true identity.
Hey.
You're doing good, Yagami. Just let me know if you need the instruments.
Yeah, so no issues seen on the YouTube side. That's fantastic news, and I will say from my side, I don't have historical numbers or anything like that for the YouTube stream because it's the secondary, the one that's not quote-unquote as important, right? Not to say that the YouTube stream isn't important, it's just that's the way that the plugin in OBS works. I can see all the primary stream stats, which is the Twitch stream, and I have 0, not a single dropped frame this whole time. So that's fantastic, meaning the secondary stream hasn't impacted the first stream one bit. And then looking over at the other one, the YouTube stream, I'm not seeing it bounce around like it was before. So I think dropping the bitrate was our solution, which is fantastic. Which is funny, because we didn't have any issues originally, but it might all just come down to network, and maybe my upload hasn't been as stable recently. So that might be it. Playing a song for Hamura might lighten the mood. Bring out the instruments. Oh, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think those are the instruments he was talking about. Can we save? We're gonna save. You have another Jester account with the same name, by the way, that you use in Discord. So we knew it was you. Here's the thing, right? We can leave right now, but I'm guessing this is just to leave and then go do side missions. So we're not going to do that. My only thought about leaving, is, oh, what if we could explore their office and find some things that we wouldn't normally be able to? But we'll ignore that. Double trouble, double jester. All right, where is the mole right now?
So, where's your friend?
No clue. But he'll be here soon enough. All three of you are dead where you stand.
No one's that
He says
good.
the mole's on his way here.
Oh, is he now? I'd love to have a chat with the lad.
Keep dreaming, pal. He'd wipe the floor with your backcountry ass.
Enough, Hamura. Tell us who the mole is and how you started working with him. Have those instruments handy?
Coming right up.
Ooh.
All right, I'll talk.
That's almost a shame. I like when it's tool time.
Now, who is
That was
the
for
mole?
removing thinkers and other appendages.
At first, he was just an informant feeding off the chaos that breeds in Camarocho like flies.
An informant?
Yep, and he was trained by one of the best in the business. Rose to prominence after the cops busted his mentor. And that made the mole the top guy in the biz.
Suddenly's Tim Allen. Not that kind of tool time.
One of those situations where the student surpassed the master. Nobody could beat his intel. Could get his hands on anything you needed to. Guns, forged documents, you name it. Before long, we'd formed a nice little partnership. Started making a name for ourselves. Thinking about it, it's been about 20 years now.
And? Keep talking, or it's tools.
Once I got the gig as captain of the Matsugane family, I started relying on him even more. Let me tell you, the guy could dispose of a corpse like it was the easiest damn thing in the world. He had nerves of steel. And he's never even sworn up. Flash forward to a...
I pause. Because you know what's coming, right? I know what's coming. They're going to reveal the mole to be someone that we already know. Maybe someone that we wouldn't have suspected is the mole. Right? Maybe? Is the mole the third perv? Probably not that one. Probably not that one. But let's quickly talk about who could it be. If it's someone we do know, someone we've interacted with, it's probably not someone we've interacted with a lot, right? That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. But it's probably someone we've seen. If they go that route. If not, then it's just a route of, oh, it's this other guy, we've never heard of him before. And that's, I guess, a thing, too. But there are a couple people who are sort of on the fringe of this story. Fringe, I say. And some of those people are like... Well, first off, he was saying Ayabe. Or no, he wasn't saying Ayabe. He was saying informant. You can get documents, maybe guns and stuff. Ayabe. Ayabe is a dirty cop. He's kind of an informant for people who pay him for information. He probably can get you guns and stuff. Maybe. So, could it be Ayabe? I don't think so. But that did initially pop in my head when they started talking about who the mole was. But they said that he was an informant and he bested his master. Now he's the best in the biz. Well, that doesn't mean that the master's gone. What if it was someone who worked under Ayabe? Then it might end up being someone we haven't met, someone we don't know, but a relation to someone else we do. Maybe. And that could also point to why Ayabe got targeted and he's now locked up. Maybe. Because the actual mole might have realized that Ayabe was working with us, and Ayabe either already probably knows who this mole is because he trained him, if that theory's correct, or would know some signs maybe at some point and be able to pin him. So let's get Ayabe out of the picture. So that's one thought. One sort of train of thought, anyways. James says it's Kim. That would be the craziest twist. And an Ayabe connection would explain how he got easy access to Ayabe's gun. It would. It would potentially explain that. Or the gun wasn't fired, and he had evidence that he planted an already fired bullet with the rifling. And because he knows Ayabe, or has had known him for a very long time, he's had this in his back pocket, ready to use it at any time he needed to take out his old master. Maybe. I'm kind of liking that. I feel like if it's someone that we might know, this is one of my top theories. But there's a few others that I can maybe think of. Very, very small. But there's the guy who works with Mafuyu. I can't think of his name. I think he's voiced by Mercer. I don't think it's him. I don't think he's smart enough, honestly. But he's someone that he's sort of on the fringe. We've had some dealings with. We obviously don't like him for reasons. Maybe it's him, but that doesn't make sense. Then we have Ayabe's boss, actually, right? He really wanted to put us behind bars, didn't he? It didn't quite work. And I can't remember Ayabe's boss's name either, but he doesn't seem like a very good character either, and he would have a lot of intel ability and who knows what else. What if Ayabe trained him and then he became Ayabe's boss? And so like the original theory that I was going with actually leads into that guy. And then a throwaway suspicion. I say throwaway because I don't believe it. Throwaway suspicion. The reporter dude. What if it's the reporter dude? He somehow had access to different, like, Yakuza family inner rooms for some info and all this kind of stuff, and it takes a special kind of person to be in those rooms, right? Izumida, voiced by Ray Chase. Kuroiwa, voiced by Matt Mercer. They're not late. Kuroiwa is Ayabe's boss, where Izumida is the guy who works with Mafuyu. And the reporter sure had a lot to know about the drug. He did. The reporter guy has had opportunities to take us out, though, if he wanted. Especially when we went and met him while he was getting ramen and taking pictures of it. So it's probably not him. That's why I say it's sort of a throwaway. But he is a character. If they go the route of it's someone that we know. He's a character that we know of who's sort of on the fringe. We don't interact with them a lot, but we see them on occasion. And then Bomber has the best possible theory. What if it's actually Yagami with a dual personality? So we're going Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Yagami. Probably not that. That's who's in my head at the moment. All right. I've paused long enough. Here we go.
A couple years ago, he said he was ready to start doing hits. That's when my big chance finally came.
So it was the mole who brought assassinations to the table. Who's the real Yakuza here?
Honestly, I wasn't that big on the whole murder thing. But the dangerous shit's what really brings in the cash.
They needed money.
So I started touting his services around the darker side of Kamurocho. Felt like I added a new dish to my menu.
This is no time for jokes, you fool.
What, you don't approve of my methods? This city will swallow you whole if you don't got the cash. And protecting the family name doesn't come cheap. Huh. You think Kaido could have toughed it out with all his swagger? We'd have vanished by now. But with enough money, who knows? We could have rode it to the top of the Tojo clan. Wasn't that always part of the dream, boss?
It was, yes. But not anymore.
That's so. That's funny, because I spent my entire life chasing that dream for you. The goal you fucking told me to strive for!
Let's get back on topic, shall we?
The look in his eyes.
Tell me this. You started shopping the mole's services around. What then? What happened?
Wasn't long till we got our first hit. Our mark was Hashki, vice director of the ADDC.
Yep, we got that one already.
Shono's the one who hired you?
No.
So I heard. He always contacted me through someone else.
I don't think Shono did. He still doesn't seem like... Shono doesn't seem like the kind of guy who could do that. That's kind of why I still think it's the minister or vice minister of medicine or whatever it is, right? The government guy. I think the government's in on this, you know? This part hurts. Hamura isn't a good person, obviously, but man, imagine giving your entire life to pursuing what your patriarch asked you to, and then hearing it meant nothing. Yeah, I mean, he's not in a great situation right now, is he? I see. So there was a middleman that connected the Kamurocho Yakuza to the ADDC.
Guy by the name of Ishimatsu. Short little guy. Always had this creepy fucking smile on his face. At the time, we all thought this was gonna be a one-off. Didn't do much prying, you know. Never even knew why they wanted the guy dead. We just took the 10 mil and did what we were asked.
They wanted him to die discreetly though, right?
Pretty much. So he did. Ishimatsu took a real shine to us after that. A few months later, he was back with another job.
He's given us other names, but he still hasn't given us the name of the mole.
Well, gathering test subjects for their 89 experiments. And disposing of the bodies.
Yore clan.
So, you just want me to abduct these Curie guys? You don't want them dead?
That is correct. And your reward is 100 million yen each.
Sounds like a lot of money.
Real funny. Last time it was 10 for a hit job. Why give us so much more to kidnap a few guys?
Funny you should ask that. It could very well end up being more than just a few guys. We're not quite sure how many we might want. Perhaps just one. Or maybe even 10 might not be satisfactory.
10, huh?
The key point is, we expect this to be a long-term partnership. Given the sensitive nature of this task, naturally we expect the utmost secrecy. I sincerely hope this 100 million conveys the importance of that.
What about the Curie guys? What happens to them, huh?
It's unfortunately likely that they'll end up dead. Excuse me if this is presumptuous, but considering the amount I'm offering, would that also cover the body disposal? Or would that, cost extra?
Drop the fucking act, asshole! Where you getting that kind of money, huh? 100 mil just to kill one goddamn Yakuza?
I actually never said you needed to kill anyone. I only requested that you bring them to us. And then, you would just dispose of the evidence.
I don't see where this is going. You think the Yakuza are your tool?
Yes,
You
he
don't
does.
Understand. My only role is delivering the message. My employer, he's the root of all of this. And you have no idea how many billions of yen he has to ensure his objectives are achieved.
What?
If you pull that trigger right now, who knows how decisive the retribution might be? Those billions could instead be shifted toward erasing you.
What was that?
Just think about it. How long will you be able to survive? Use your head, Captain Hamura. There's no escape. Once you agreed to meet with me today, you all but guaranteed your participation and your compliance.
This guy has, like, serious will, conviction, bravery, whatever you want to call it.
Does that make sense?
He broke a little bit when the gun was pulled, but he's pulled it back together.
You guys are seriously that big, huh? Tell me more. Talk.
The 100 mil yen in 2018 is about somewhere around 890,000 US dollars
of money, yes. But we're not the violent organization you think we are.
Oh yeah? Who are you?
Ishimatsu's superior. The name's Ichinose. The only reason I'm choosing to show you my face is because I've decided to trust you. And because I want you to understand how far we're willing to go to bring our plan to fruition.
My name's Shono, Captain. I'm currently researching a brand new drug called AD9. A drug that could very well save Japan. Or maybe even the world if...
A new drug, huh? Where do I come in?
The reality of the situation is, we are under intense pressure to complete our work on AD9 expediently. To that end, Hamura-san, we'd like to ask for your assistance.
Yeah, Director Keto was definitely like, Shono, you're talking too much.
Ichinose. So the Ministry of Health is in on this too.
Yeah, we
goes all the way
we
up.
called that
Maybe
chapters
it does.
ago.
You familiar with the Medical Institute?
The Medical Institute, that's the organization that runs the ADDC.
Yeah.
It's home to the ADDC, and it makes a comfy place for all the health ministry execs to go retire. Well, it just so happens that the guy who founded it 20 years ago was none other than Ichinose. He rode that success all the way up to Vice Minister. In other words, his whole legacy's riding on the ADDC. AD9's gotta come out on top for him to stay on top.
And he's willing to murder to make sure that happens?
Yep. Ichinose is not the only one profiting either. There are tons of parties involved, all being promised this much cash or that favor. If people have to die for AD9 to succeed, so be it.
That was a lot of information we just got. The healer is sicker than the patients in this case. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
In the end, maybe it was my own incompetence that led Hamura down this path.
By the way, that's all great information. And to be fair, though, we already sort of pieced a good chunk of that together. So it's not a lot of new information necessarily. It confirmed a lot of suspicions we had, though. And we still don't know who the mole is. What we do know is that the mole, interestingly enough, was working with Hamura specifically, and not the Ministry of Health, Ichinose, or any of those people. They were going directly through Hamura, and Hamura was working with the mole. The mole was not, as what it would seem to be, a member of the Matsugane family, but just a third party that was very close to Hamura, and then eventually started getting into the assassination business later.
Ah, this shit got real serious real quick, didn't it? We in over our heads?
Yes. Yes, we are! Why did you pick Kyorei Clan Yakuza as test subjects?
Here's a question. Why'd you go after Kyorei guys for the experiments?
Just following Shono's orders.
Shono told you to?
Yep. He said there was a chance of the subject dying when we gave him the 89. Now, if regular old civilians started disappearing, that'd make the news in no time. But nobody'd notice a few missing Yakuza during a turf war. Only natural there'd be some casualties, yeah?
I guess so.
Yeah.
That wasn't the only reason, though. Shono said he didn't want to perform dangerous experiments on innocent civilians.
And what, these Yakuza deserve this somehow?
The Kajihira group was the one trying to shut down the ADDC to begin with. And the Kyorei were Kajihira's lapdogs. A couple of dead thugs didn't weigh on him too much. But don't shoot the messenger. Shono's the one who said it.
You'll keep talking if you know what's good for you. Unless you want to go back to the hard way, I'm all for it.
What else could you possibly want to know?
Actually, I've got one more thing.
Oh yeah?
You made it sound earlier like you weren't that involved in the killings. But that's not the whole truth, is it? In fact, I have something that shows you actively helped carry out the Kyorei killings.
Pause. Actually, it might give us the options, but I mean, I was thinking about this too, right? One of the Kyorei killings. What do we know? I mean, we actually helped Shintani get him off of the murder, right? They all went to the one club. There was a whole bunch of the Kyorei there, but eventually they all ran away, and in goes the one guy who ends up dying, and then out comes nobody, right? I feel like is what happened on the camera. Now I'm kind of misremembering some of it, but the body was found out back, I believe, and the death was within 3 hours or something, interestingly enough. My suspicion here is that somehow they got the drug to this guy, but could the drug have killed him in those 3 hours or whatever it was? Or did they somehow get the drug to this guy much sooner? And somehow then they also found out he was going to die, so instead of letting him die from the drug, they kill him instead? I don't know. Alright. The proof that Hamura took part in attacking the Kyorei clan is... Aha! Alright. Well, it's probably not the broken camera. Club Amore. This is exactly the club I was talking about. And this is the guy. I think this is the one anyways. Direct cause of death was brain trauma resulting from a stab wound through the eye. Which also makes sense, right? So if you're testing a drug that's for Alzheimer's, that works directly with the brain, what's the best way to cover up the drug? Well, mangle the brain with an ice pick through the eye. Yeah. Murder weapon thought to be an ice pick. Body also showed signs of being assaulted while still alive. Kumi's time of death is thought to be between 2 and 3 a.m. The amount of blood left at the body's location does not match the size of his wound. Therefore, it's thought that his body was relocated from the actual scene of the crime. So, I like this one. I don't know if that's it, though. Mashipa's autopsy. Many of the details surrounding Mashipa's death show striking similarities to that of his fellow victims, Kume and Kunimura. For example, Mashipa's direct cause of death was a stab wound through the eye that punctured all the way through the brain. The murder weapon is also thought to be an ice pick-shaped object. Additionally, the amount of blood left at location does not match the size of the wound. The victim neither carried a wallet nor a phone. The actual place where the murder carried out remains unknown. Again, we're looking for how do we tie Hamura, and we tie him here. He had direct contact with this guy right before he died. Kunamuro's autopsy. I'm gonna skim this one. Again, it's a stab wound through the eye. Not enough blood at the location. Same thing. We have the security footage outside Club Amore. We have at 10 o'clock. This is the one when Hamura didn't leave, right? So probably this is our evidence to show him, hey, you didn't come out. You were with this guy right before he died. However, we already proved you weren't there when he died, but you were involved, right? There wasn't a bunch. Murase and gang only showed after. It was just Kume and Murase in the beginning. So he was last seen at 9 p.m., but someone from a different part of the building dropped off trash at 3 a.m. The body wasn't there. So the real window is 10 p.m. when everyone was kicked out until after 3 a.m. Ah, okay. Like a bigger window than what we were even just saying. I'm going to select this one. Yeah.
Take a look at this. Okay, so about how the owner of Amore and your men left the club on the night of Kume's murder.
Your point being?
Hmm?
Oh.
Actually, hold on a sec.
Apparently that's not it.
That's not what I wanted to show you.
The hell are you doing, Yagami?
Now then, I have something that shows you actively helped carry out the Kyorei killings.
Not that one. So, like, interestingly enough, we could say it's this here. This isn't really any proof at all, but we could very specifically say, hey, you did that. Right? You broke this so that you could cart people away or whatever. Let's do it. If it's not this one, it's probably this one.
Take a look at this. The security camera behind Amore, where the third victim, Toshiro Kume, was abducted. It was broken at the time of the murder.
Your point being?
Hmm?
Okay,
Actually,
not that one.
The hell are you doing?
Now then.
Alright. Honestly, I feel like it has to be this one, right? Oh, we knew that was broken from a drunkard weeks before. Oh, I did forget about that.
The autopsy report for the third victim, Toshiro Kume. It says the cause of death was an ice pick-shaped instrument piercing his brain through the eye socket.
Yep, but that was the mole. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Right. Guess not.
The hell are you doing?
Now then.
Yeah, what are we doing? I don't think it's gonna be these then. That doesn't make sense. I don't think. So then this one?
Take a look at this. Check this out. Look familiar? It's camera footage of you abducting Kume. So tell me, why'd you take the fall? They even got your face on tape.
It showed
You're not
Hamura,
usually
sure.
that sloppy. Answer me.
That was right after we axed 2 Curie guys, one after another. They started catching on. Wouldn't go around town alone anymore.
Keep going.
When your mark's that on guard, nobody's laying a hand on him. Not even a trained assassin. So the mole needed a hand. Someone he could trust to get the ball rolling. And that someone was me.
So what happened after you left Amore?
My guy took Kume out the back. Loaded him in the trunk of a car. Took him to Shono. Just like all the other AD9 tests.
To the ADDC?
I'm pausing, and we can't see it as well now. If this guy is actually the mole, they're kind of showing us a little bit of what they look like. We could maybe pin them, but I'm not seeing enough to really give me a firm anything here.
I'm not sure where it is exactly. Someplace Shono and Mole set up.
So they carried out their human experiments in some kind of secret lab?
Suppose they did.
Then why'd they need to gouge the eyes out?
Duh, Yagami, come on.
No clue. He never told me.
No, we know. We've talked about
Maybe
it.
he wanted to make it look like a Yakuza killing.
No, it had nothing to do with the eyes. It's all about the brain.
Shit.
Looks like Yagami, your theory is coming together. That's not entirely wrong. He was wearing some kind of leather jacket, and he had dark hair and a side face and an ear. Almost conclusive.
What's next on the list? Keep the fucking pressure on this shithead.
Oh, I can't even talk to, the old man.
Next up is Shintani.
Yeah.
He had nothing to do with the Kyorei clan, but you guys still used him as an AD-9 test subject. Or was there some other reason you had him killed?
Shintani's death. That was my fault.
He didn't mean for Shintani to die. Shintani got too close.
When we took care of Kume, I was the one on the hook for it. Let me tell you, ending up in the slammer for a murder you didn't do is scary shit. Made me think, wouldn't hurt to have some insurance.
Insurance?
Talked to Shintani before the trial, and told him this. If the pieces fall into place and I hang for this, look into Shono at the ADDC.
So you told him about the deal you made with Ichinose?
Not exactly. Shono was the only name I mentioned. But if anyone found out I spilled the beans to Shintani, well, I'd be betraying the cause. So I told the bastard, only go digging if shit really hits the fan.
Why did he call Shono if he knew it was that important to you? Why'd he start digging it up?
Beats me. Got a pretty good theory, though. You want to hear?
I do.
Yeah, do tell.
My guess? He didn't want to let you hog all the glory.
Huh?
He might have won my trial, but you're the one who found the key evidence. Shintani got recognition, sure, but it was only by association. Nobody said it, but they all knew. You did the real work.
True.
But even then, you didn't stop trying to show up the poor guy. Right when the trial came to a close, there you were, hunting the real killer down. How do you think Shintani felt, sitting around waiting for you to stumble onto the truth? Can't imagine he was
But
sleeping
Shintani's
well.
job was done.
You might as well let this mole shit go. Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on. The mole is way bigger than you know.
Shintani wanted to find the truth before you did. Wanted to earn his time in the sun.
And that's why he called the ADDC? To investigate the killings himself?
That's my theory. Can't back it up, though. Either way, the end result was the same. Ichinose found out Shintani was trying to get in touch with Shono. Signed his own death sentence.
Ichinose knows we were trying to get in touch with Shono, too.
That I was the guy who put him on the right trail.
So Ichinose is the one who gave the order.
So, I had no choice but to silence Shintani. I even paid for the job out of my own pocket. And when it came to setting up a fall guy, we picked Ayabe. First, we got his gun. The mole was the one who used it to kill Shintani. He replaced the one bullet he fired.
Okay,
got
so
rid
he
of any
did
traces
actually
that
use it.
used it. And put it back in Ayabe's holster. That meant that the bullet found in the body would have the rifling marks from his gun. Which meant it was an unshakable fact that Shintani was shot with Ayabe's weapon. Face it, Ayabe's alibi isn't gonna hold water. The guy doesn't even remember who attacked him. Right. Nobody'll buy that. Never.
Fair enough. Although, what if we caught the mole, and then forced you to testify in the trial?
Uh-oh.
What was that? What's
What,
wrong?
what do you smell? Gas?
Smells like something's burning.
What?
My boys must have finally decided to show up. You really want to meet the mole? Now's your chance.
Matsugane-san, we gotta go.
You too. Get up.
I'm gonna go ahead and suggest you let me walk away, boss. If I give the order, the family will fall back. At least then you'd live. Isn't that what you want?
That's enough. If this Ministry of Health business is true, you're nothing more than a pawn to them. From where they stand, I'm sure you can be replaced.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You're an idiot, Hamura.
Huh? Come on.
There's gonna be a fight right here, right now.
It's the Matsugane. They went and started a fire downstairs. I've been waiting for this. Captain! Oh, Marase. How many they got?
What's he got strapped to him?
Captain!
A bomb? Yep.
That's it. They're so fucking dead.
Hey.
Bomb didn't do a whole lot of damage.
How did you pull off turning my family into goddamn terrorists?
Hold on, I'm pausing. I want to read your comment. Someone gave an interesting opinion about Hamura's reaction to the fire. It's a stretch, and you don't agree, but you do like it a lot. Okay. Hamura's smug reaction from knowing that the boys showed up made them think that he spoke for a long time, partially to buy time for them to find him. Even Hamura looks confused, honestly. He did speak for a long time, but he gave... It's so funny that he won't tell us who the mole is, because he gave us all of this additional information, and all of that other information, if we were to survive and get out, is enough that they would then want to take us out, because we know, but also Hamura because he's no longer trustworthy anymore, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I agree either that he was talking so long to give time for stuff to happen. He may have been expecting stuff to happen, though. I do think that was, you know, in his mind.
Yo, let's crack some heads.
We've gotta go, Matsugane-san.
Right. Leave Hamura to me.
I mean, Matsugane really screwed up by letting it go so long for Hamura to take over. Ready for a quick time event?
Shit! Don't just stand there. Help me, you fucks! Doc, do whatever you can to keep them away from us.
Ozuki has 2 voice actors? Why is that? Okay, hold on. Protect Matsugane. During this battle, enemies will attack Matsugane in an attempt to help Hamura. If Matsugane's health runs out, the game will end. Be aware of your surroundings and protect Matsugane. Sure. Yeah, they're getting too close to him. That's right, stay back! Okay. That was the weakest punch ever, right? How come they're not going after Matsugane at all? Oh, what a miss. What are the odds that we end up right on the corner that's about to explode? So anyways, Ozaki has two voice actors. One of them is also the same voice actor as Matsugane. Your guess is that his original VA wasn't available for some scenes that may have been added or adjusted after the lines were recorded, so they just used JB Blanc, who was Matsugane's voice actor. Like, you can hear him in the sewer flashback. Interesting. What about the game ending? No, I don't. We're not at the ending yet. Oh, sorry. We're supposed to protect Matsugane right now, and if he gets attacked too much, game over. That's what it is. Was a very dramatic. This is how you can get a game over. Kick. Okay. No, I don't want that. I want that. Yeah, let's go. Oh, we actually caught them on fire. Kind of neat. I love the walls exploding. That's kind of fun. The only thing that happened of note was Marase got blown up, and Matsugane's voice showed up. Yeah, that did happen. All right, we cannot go the other way. You know, we tried to go through this door before, didn't we?
Got it.
Was I taking damage right there? Blah. And I lost my fire stick. Alright. Ozaki's probably the last battle here, I would have to guess, right? He's the toughest of the Matsugane family, I would say.
I'm gonna tear you apart.
Last time we fought him, we were in a burning building. Poetic justice. Yeah, Hamura's got a smug grin. I don't know why. We're gonna beat Ozaki up, no problem here. Waiting for a quick time event. Uh-oh. We all fell. Matsugane is a bit old, so he might not be getting up from that one. He's 80. Okay, we dodge. Yeah, do not get hit by that one. That's right in the fire you go. Ow, get up. EX action, okay. That's one of the best EX actions, when you can't get up. then you can. No, no, no. Let me out. Let me out. Oh my goodness. We need to heal. Okay. Sure. Good health. Go into the fire, why don't you? Ow. No! I knew that was gonna hit me. He's almost down. Get in that fire. Oh! Look, that did almost no damage to him because we've done it so many times now. Oh, but I guess it finished him off. Nice. You adore that they gave Ozaki a powerful and agile moveset. When the only other big dude we fight is Sakiba. Yeah, who was a joke.
Son of a...
That was the dude that they paid with food, yeah.
Captain, you okay?
Nope.
Matsugane-san?
Yeah, none of these guys are Matsugane anymore. Like, think about it for a second. What's Hamura's last name? Because that's the family they're part of. Or is Hamura actually his last name?
Oh, fuck.
Is that the mole? Don't!
Yup. And he came to take out Hamura. Oh, but Matsugane protected him. However, those bullets could have gone through.
What the fuck, man?
Oh, how lucky.
Break this asshole!
He's pretty good with a gun. Have to give him that. Of course he was gonna do that.
Motherfucker!
Here's the deal.
Boss, why?
The mole isn't part of the Matsugane family. He doesn't care about any of you. And in fact, he's making all of his money maybe through Hamura, but he's also directly contracted with the Ichinose now, right? So Ichinose said, all right, well, if this happens, you got to take him out. And by the way, when you take them out, you'll be paid handsomely, so it's fine. You know? Hamura's plot armor is so strong it could stop a freight train. Yes. Alright, here we go.
Why did you? After all I did.
So that was the mole, right? I would have done the same if I was him. You knew too much. I wish I wasn't right.
You're too damn soft.
Kengo had some good plot armor, sure.
You didn't have to protect me.
When I heard what you said, I knew you were right. This is all my fault.
No,
Bomber, were you counting the shots?
I wasn't very good at the business side. And because of that, you had to protect the family by crossing the line. There were signs, of course. I wasn't ignorant. I looked the other way. And just never asked where the money came from. It was easier that way. I'm not going to blame you for all of that.
I'm gonna blame him, though. I will.
You just did what you had to. I'm sorry.
No, not like this. Don't go.
I wanted to make up for. It was the only way.
You old fool. You didn't need to go that far.
I only did what any father would have.
Masagane-san!
Just hold on.
Doc, my boy. This is it for me. Hurry and get out.
Yeah, we are in a burning building.
Let's go.
Actively on fire. We don't have a lot of time. Okay. Matsugane's definitely dead, right? They're not gonna somehow save him.
The mole is Kuroiwa.
Kuroiwa!
Now you know the truth. Kuroiwa is the one you want.
What?
Yeah, Kuroiwa was one of the people we definitely mentioned, and right, we put it into our first theory because we were talking about Ayabe
And Patriarch Matsugane?
He
He
didn't make it.
He didn't make it. And
No.
Kuroiwa, of course, being Ayabe's boss.
Kuroiwa.
Huh? Did you say something?
This man.
Kuroiwa.
Back at the center of the crime scene, eh, Yagami?
What the hell are you doing here?
Yagami-kun, what's going on?
Don't fret, Fuji-san. We just need to have a little chat at the station.
No, he needs to get to a hospital.
He looks fine to me. I'll watch after him otherwise.
Are you a doctor now? He needs professional attention.
Yeah, I'm off of you.
Enough protesting. He'll be just fine with me.
You don't even have a reason.
It's okay. I'll go with you. I'm sure I'll be fine.
I don't know about that.
You had yourself one hell of a night, huh, Yagami?
Doesn't seem like it's ending anytime soon. Could you at least take these off? Or am I gonna get booked?
Afraid I can't. Wouldn't you know, someone went and lost the key.
Yeah.
Hamura told me everything.
Told you what?
Told me who you really are. You killed Vice Director Hashiki. You mutilated those Yakuza. And Shintani's all you too. I'm onto you.
Well, that's a good story. But there's only one detective here. Let's start with the cabaret and what you were doing there.
I know that you're the mole.
I'm the one asking the questions around here, so...
You aren't denying it.
Why don't you start by telling me what you were doing when you first noticed the fire?
Hamura getting away is what's gonna bring you down for good. You really missed your big chance.
Can you tell me who started the fire, at least?
Matsugane-san is dead because of you. So
I don't think we're gonna answer a single one of his questions.
Let's see you try!
I don't think you realize. 89 gives me complete immunity.
Well...
I'm talking about people that go all the way up the chain here. They see everything. When it comes to protecting 89's interests, there's no limit to what they'll do.
He has a point, right? We already know that bigwigs in the government are in on this, right? Like, he may be the one who committed the murders, but he's not the one at the top, right? However, if proof were to come out that he killed these people, they wouldn't defend him. There's no way they would defend him. They'd be like, oh, wow, this guy is a murderer. Anything he says is clearly false. And, of course, they would make sure no information got out at that point, too.
Hamura is a loose end that I'll take care of eventually. And that's a fate you'll both share. This won't end with you alive.
I don't mind that. All that matters is proving that you murdered them.
If you think you scare me, sorry. You has-been fraud.
Kuroiwa-san? There's a call for you.
Just 1 second.
Should I take over?
Nah. I'm through here. The fire at the cabaret. Tojo clan and Kyorei clan Yakuza are both responsible for starting it. Luckily, Yagami-san just happened to be nearby and saw the whole thing. This case is closed. Thank you for your time.
I'll escort you out then, Yagami-san.
I'm exhausted. I just want to crash. I understand the feeling. By the way, it's been so long since Kim has called us. It better brace ourselves. Lock the door. Yeah, right? Kim. Yup. Crap, what do? We ignore it. We ignore it. I imagine if we go back to our place and rest, that ends the chapter. So I think we should probably do that. I think. Hold up though. There is a Popo right around here, right? And we're also low on HP. We could stop at a restaurant. Oh, they're already here! And that's the restaurant I'm gonna go eat in, too. Okay. Take out our aggression.
What a waste.
And then we'll walk in. Can I just walk in through here? Through here? I don't think we've ever been in this one before. Pardon me, sir, but could you spare a moment of your time? My name is Sagara. I'm the manager of this establishment. Currently hosting the Battle of the Alps, our special coffee cupping event. Coffee cupping event? You can try out several kinds of coffee for free, so there's no loss to your wallet. Sounds like a fair challenge, yes? I guess. Sure. Free coffee? Sure. Yeah, NPC priorities. I'm up for a challenge. How's this whole cupping thing work? Well then, allow me to explain the process. I will begin by describing 4 types of our finest coffees. Afterward, you will select 1 cup of coffee to drink with your eyes closed. Then I will ask you to guess which coffee that was. Simple enough, yes? Sounds good to me. I'm Yagami, by the way. Before we begin, I'd like to give you some tips on proper coffee cupping. The easiest flavors to recognize in coffee are bitterness and sourness. People might describe these flavors as sharp or even pungent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine what that would taste like. Now, the tricky flavor here is richness. This can be pretty vague sensation. True, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. In our cafe, we define richness as the following: a deep, full-bodied flavor that lingers in your mouth for a long while. In other words, it certainly isn't light, and lacks any sort of bite to it. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. Taste is quite a complex sensation, wouldn't you say? It encompasses more than just what sits on the tongue. For example, how something smells or feels. Some may say taste is all subjective, but I'm convinced that's the very reason we can enjoy it, because it is so broad. Does that not seem to be the case? Make a valid point. There really is a lot that goes into breaking down the meaning of flavor, isn't there? You zoomed in onto Matsugane's hand when he gave the gun to Yagami. The bullets are actually in his hand. Really? That's a nice touch, because I totally missed it. Were they in his other hand? So, like, we're focused on the gun in the hand he's like pointing at us, but his other hand is like over here invisible? That's neat. That's a neat touch. If a flavor is hard to identify, it's not worth identifying, in your opinion. Bomber wants it to smash him in the taste buds. I like it. Quite so. Now, without further ado, I will share with you our coffees of the day. For your tasting pleasure, we're offering Blue Mountain, Blended Coffee, Kona, and Jamaican. Blue Mountain, esteemed as the king of coffee beans, is one of our most popular coffees and a standard of our menu. It boasts a refined scent, smooth texture. If I'm supposed to memorize this, it's not happening. Smooth texture and a nice balance of sour and bitter. Blended coffee is what we're famous for at Cafe Alps. We generally serve this fine roast as part of our breakfast set. Strong aroma, sharp, bitter flavor will give you a nice little wake-up call. That's why we serve it in the morning. Kona, famous type, hails from Hawaii, known strong acidity and refreshing taste. Thanks to its relative lack of bitterness, it's quite easy to drink. It even gives off a light, sweet scent. Jamaican coffee, known worldwide for its deep, bitter flavor, that also boasts a wonderful splash of sweetness. The other hand was in a slight fist, so it suggested he wasn't holding something, but they actually show. You can actually see it. That's really cool. Bomber, sometimes your wife can't eat things as spicy as you like, meaning as many flavors. If we're talking spice and not just flavor, my wife is definitely the same way. I don't know that there's an issue with intense flavor, though. Most foods are bland for you. However, its definitive characteristic is its sharp, powerful aroma. It also possesses an earthy, refreshing aftertaste. Wow, you actually memorized all that. That's nuts. What can I say? I simply adore coffee's intricate delicacies. Now, please remain waiting in your seat. Sure thing. Now, go on. You can only taste one sip of the coffee. I see. So I should look at the chart and take a good note of the taste. It's strikingly acidic. Sour even. Not bitter. Heck, it's almost sugary. Jamaican! Wait. Now that's A sweet aloha? So Kona? I thought they told us that the Jamaican one was almost sugary. Now, which coffee is this? Have you decided on your answer? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one. Okay, so hold on. They said aloha, which tells me Kona, but the other bits were really telling me Jamaican. Oh, the Jamaican one was bitter. So no. Okay, okay. The coffee you chose is correct. You, sir, have the palate of a veritable Epicurean? Epicurean? I have never heard that word before. Cheers to you. It's all thanks to James, by the way. I'm assuming that's a good thing. Quite so. Now, were you able to fully savor the decadent and intricate facets of coffee drinking due to keeping your eyes closed? Yeah, it felt like I could concentrate more on each distinct aspect by keeping my eyes closed. Splendid! Then I'd say this coffee cupping event I've planned has certainly done its job. Is there a particular reason why you went with a blind taste test? Well, as I've hopefully demonstrated to you, I consider myself a coffee aficionado. I cherish it with all my heart. But I feel as though a lot of people these days have a hard time choosing what to drink. While I do pride myself on knowing coffee's many subtleties, in the end, it all comes down to the individual preference. People should simply choose what they like, as long as the drink tastes good to them. I firmly believe that. That is why I put together a special event, where people can enjoy their coffee worry-free. That is possibly the most inspiring coffee speech I've ever heard, and I'd honestly have to agree, today was fun. Today was fun, he says, at the end of all the other things we've done. Coffee cupping turned it all around. Why, thank you. I'll be here anytime, so please feel free to challenge your perception of taste and try our coffee again. Sure, I'll stop by next time I need a caffeine boost. Yagami can have fun? What? Alright, now for you. We need some food. I mean, it's not really... this stuff wasn't really food. Hold on, let's get rid of some of that. Oh, that's perfect, right there. Special shortcake, Mont Blanc, and then 2 coffees. And then that will fill our HP up. There was also beef curry down there.
Good stuff.
Cool.
Back to it.
Topped off. We should stop at a Popo, like we were talking about. Our threat level has dropped all the way to 45%. I like it. However, the closest Popo is actually kind of far away. It's this one, right? I think we're good. I think we're good. They spotted me from so far away. No! I just healed that HP! Oh, I couldn't dodge in time. Oh my goodness. We're right back to where we started. Alright, nothing with the cone, please. Did someone throw something at me? A play pass! Just what we always wanted. You gotta be joking. Going for the other guy. No, okay, okay. I was not gonna eat, but here we go. We'll do it. The cops are coming. We have a very short time to get out of this. Why did we switch over there? Dang it. Okay, okay. We have this. We have this. We don't have this.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. You see nothing?
Mister, are you Yagami?
Yeah? Who's asking?
I have a present for you.
No.
I don't know. Some guy told me to give it to you.
It's a bomb or
He said he was
something.
a friend. Oh, and he said to open it right away.
No, 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 Put that down. What? No, Yagami!
What?
Wonderful, Yagami-san. Such stunning reflexes. You even avoided doing any property damage.
Is this the bomb guy?
Well, did you enjoy my present? It was given to me as a gift by an old business partner of mine.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, pardon my rudeness. This is my card.
Remember when you said a dude was the only boss you died to? This one right now?
Oh, you don't know me? I see. I see. In that case, perhaps I should start over. My name is Matsuhisa Koga, one of the Keihin Four.
The Keihin Four!
I came to see what all the fuss is about.
Who's this voice actor?
And introduce you to my way of doing things.
I think I've heard him before.
You know, our reputation has
Ray
taken
Chase?
quite a hit thanks to your antics. That being the case, it falls to me to put a stop to this farce.
There's so many of them.
You guys are the farce.
Enough talk. Show me what you can do, Yagami-san.
Koga, look behind you. There's 2 police officers. They were just chasing me down this. Oh, they're gone. Okay, never mind. There's so many. Okay, okay. Ow, 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 ow. Hit a little HP there. Oh my goodness. The combo. The wombo. The combo. We're dead. Okay. Yep. Yep. We retry. We retry. He gave me no opportunities. Oh, wait, wait. I can't skip. I can't skip. We can pause, but we can't skip.
Show me what you can do, Yagami-san.
So, I always feel like, oh, that's a bomb. I always feel like I want to take out the ads first. I see it. I see the grenade. However, it might just be best to go right after him, right now, you know? Would you stop with the grenades? Nope, nope, we're not gonna get hit by that one. Is that guns? Of course. Look what we have! Ow! Ow! Let's use this. Actually, let's use this one. And, something else to heal, too. What do the... Hold on, what do these do? I don't even remember what these do. Hug bombs. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, we're good. Also, Andre Richardson moveset. Okay, okay. Whoa, we dodged the bullet! Ow, didn't dodge that one. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on, hold on. Wrong button! I need to heal again, because if he hits us again, we might die. We're gonna need to buy some more of these med kits. That's gonna have to happen. That's right, the kicks! And he's down. Alright, you sure you want some of this? Because, I would walk away. That was that guy. We got him. Okay. Yeah, that's a
You're as
fairly
strong
interesting
as they
fight.
said you'd be. It seems fortune is not on my side today. I surrender. You win.
Huh? Already?
Coming back.
In the business world, one must always know when to withdraw. If Matsuhisa Koga lost to some thug on the street, our reputation would be in tatters.
No, you did lose.
My business
on the
partners
street.
would never take me seriously again.
I don't know why they would to begin with.
Now I must retire until the day I get revenge. Farewell, Yagami-san.
Can't these guys just leave me alone?
No, they cannot. But wouldn't it be nice? I can't believe we opened the box. That is not something I would have done. You know, before we do anything else, I imagine we're gonna save, but I'm gonna save it here anyways. Who knows what else happens next? You're glad that I saw the dual rapid fire, because a bunch of other streams you'd warned about this fight, and they were lucky to never experience that move. So they go, "Oh, he's not that bad." They were just lucky. All right.
Sugiura.
What? Okay. Lock the door. We shut it, and I click the lock button now. Lock button. Yagami.
What happened with Kaito-san? Is he okay?
Doctor said he'll be back on his feet in a few days. We took him to some back alley joint. Hush-hush, you know?
Didn't realize you had those kinds of connections.
Actually, he was a friend of Kaito-san's. Sounded like they go way back.
Is he the guy in the sewer?
Couldn't you have just gone to a hospital?
That's what I thought. Kaito-san was pretty insistent, though. Said he didn't have time to deal with a bullet in the gut.
That's Kaito.
Well, here's the other thing, too. If he was
How'd
in an
everything
actual
go with
hospital, he might get
I heard the
killed.
Kyorei Club burned down.
Right?
Yeah.
Assassination
Things
and all
were
that.
Tough.
Sounds like you could use some rest, then.
Heading out, then?
I just figured I'd stop by to tell you about Kaito-san. Now that I know you're safe, too, I'm gonna go pass out at home.
Don't you want to know who the mole is, Sugiura?
You do that.
We didn't tell him who the mole was. Unless we did when I was talking and I missed it, but I don't think we told him. Here we go. Yeah, sewer hospital, not sanitary, but it does exist. We've been there.
Hello?
Yagami-kun? It's Mafuyu. Did I wake you up?
Yes.
Need something?
The moles claimed another victim. Another Kyorei clan Yakuza.
What?
Head to the Matsugane family office if you can.
All right, I'll be right over.
This sounds like a setup. This sounds like a big setup. We say. Also, we definitely need to stop to a Popo. And... oh, we've healed, so good. We don't need to stop anywhere else, but we do need to go purchase a few more bentos. Really? Really?
Wise choice.
You insist! He insisted. It happened.
What a waste.
Hey, that's a friend event? Guess I'll talk to her.
Konnichiwa.
Woman with a Kansai dialect. Pardon me, sir, but you look awful tired. I recommend a full-body de-stress package pronto. Are you talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. You know, what does a Kansai dialect infer? I have no idea. I was thinking I could come over to your place sometime and ease those throbbing muscles. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that kind of massage. I'll pass. What the heck? I never said I was going to do anything weird. I'm a mobile massage therapist, for crying out loud. Oh, whoops. You're darn right, whoops. Are there no actual health professionals here in Kamurocho? Anyway, the name's Sakura Amamiya. And I fixed busted backs and broken hearts from Sotenbori all the way to Tokyo. Broken hearts, huh? You're sounding awfully scammy right now, lady. Come on, that's just part of my bit. You'll understand once you have your first session. Right now, I'm offering my services for the very, very low price of 3,000 yen an hour. My hands are pure magic, or so I'm told. Now I'm even more skeptical. Stop being a weirdo and just try it out, or at least take my contact info. You're now able to call Sakura Amamiya to the office using the Messages app. Interesting. No one had the courage or strength to stand up to them, but I believe you do. Okay. We go to the pole.
Domo.
Ikomiya. It is down here, right? Or am I going the total wrong direction? Oh, I passed it. I went the wrong way. Sounds like it's the difference between American English and British English. Okay. See, like, what I was kind of wondering was, does that make her sound like she's a smart and intelligent person? Does it make her sound like she's from the sticks? You know, that kind of stuff.
Really, guys?
All right. We're totally full on those. We should probably eat the bentos first, because you can get the bentos everywhere. But we can restock on the special yakisoba and the sushi set. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Off we go. We're going directly up to a setup, though, right? Yeah. Hey, Mafuyu here. You should go to the Matsugane office. That's definitely the right place to go. Ugh! Get out of here! I'm done with fighting random people on the street! No! We're definitely gonna need to heal up. I'll just take this metal bat. Home run. Oh no! So much damage! People are running. Usually they watch.
What a waste.
Okay. We'll stop by one of these restaurants. Smile Burger. We could use a smile right now. Tuna burger? That's... Hold on. No. Millennium Tower Burger. Okay, and I guess we'll max out the shop. Oh, the teriyaki smile burger we still missed. Oh well. We'll get it another time. You can't find info on that specifically. The accent. What you were looking for to the stereotype associated. Oh, aha! So in dubs, people with Kansai accents are usually portrayed with redneck accent. Ah. Okay. That's good. So when that accent is dubbed to our English, American English, we give them the redneck treatment. So that character being from the middle of nowhere or the sticks is likely.
Guess we're doing this.
Why are there so many people out and about? Do they not know that I just healed? Okay.
And stay down.
Think like Marase because the Kyorei are Kansai. Okay. Makes sense, yeah. Really? This dude needs help again? We'll help him out. I like this guy. Alright, today's the day for sure. I'm getting that money out of you no matter what. Yeah, we've been lenient on your mochi making ass for far too long. That reminds me, I want some more of that mochi from last time. It was so good, it practically melted in my mouth. Oh, those. I'm glad you enjoyed them. They really are a treat. We do have plenty more available this time around. You can buy as much as you'd like. Good, good. I'll be taking one of each. Or you know what? I'll just take the whole batch. Aniki, not again. Ah, these guys. So for one TV trope website, they're classified as a joker or crass, idiotic, prone to violence, and often the big guy character, the big guy. That's enough. That helps us out a lot. Thanks, Bomber.
Hey.
You people really don't give up, huh? You're going down today. And would you look at that? I've got 10 of my boys with me, so I'll be practically unstoppable. I mean, practically isn't the same as is. At least you put more effort into it this time.
This again?
I mean, 10 guys is grounds for using crane style. Maybe we could get a few less hits in there. Oh, they kicked to the bike. Jerks. No, man. Okay, time to switch over. And apparently get hit a whole bunch. Fight! And let's finish it off. Jester wouldn't even use Crane on 11 guys, I'm pretty sure. Gah! For the last time, stop bothering this guy. Do you understand? You know, if you really like my sweets that much, you can just have some. Here, it's on me today. Alright, nothing beats the taste of your special sweet bean paste. Aniki, have you completely forgotten our mission? Don't care anymore. Decided from here on out I'm dedicating my life to supporting this shop. And here you go. Don't eat it all in one bite now. Snatchies! I'll take that, thank you very much. Now, let's head back to the office. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Oh yeah, and make sure to line up here tomorrow and buy me some more of them sweets. Aniki, what are you saying? Did I stutter? No, sir, not at all, sir. Didn't see that coming. Well, at least he's a fan of the shop, though. Thanks again, Yagami-san. Third time's a charm, as they say. Oddly enough, yeah. Oh, and if you'd like that, you can have this as well. Takemitsu's Sakura Mochi. I can? Thanks. If it's tasty enough to make a Yakuza forget about his protection racket, then it must be something special. Yeah, there's nothing like desserts to make a quarrel disappear. Yes, that's the magic of traditional Japanese sweet shops. Don't I know it? I really do appreciate your kindness. Okay. Are they some kind of startup Yakuza? Mochi, not Moki. Got it. No worries. Just glad those goofballs finally cleaned up their act. Now you can make your mochi in peace. Thanks to you at any rate. Well, I must start preparations for tomorrow, so I hope to see you again. Please, take care. Aha. Well, oh my, why are there just enemies everywhere? What is the deal? It's like every corner has another pack. Granted, right, the last ones we fought were sort of our own choice. We could have dodged them, but... Get out of here. Man, I'm gonna need to heal again. And I'm not doing what I said I should do, which is using the bentos first. Get out of here. No, not the bat. Or the stick, or whatever. Okay. And then we'll walk in here and get ourselves a nice meal. Double check that they didn't drop anything. Yagami-sama! I found another rare piece of wood. Would you like to have it? Yes, of course. Cool. Alright, there's a lot of food we haven't had off of this menu. Oh man, the stone-cooked bibimbap looks so good. That's why we've gotten that from here before, too. Grade A sirloin. And... maybe not that one. Kimchi combo? Yeah. Okay.
Good stuff. Back to it.
And maybe I should go get bibimbap tomorrow for lunch. Oh, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Game has influenced me! Another friend event. Man, there's all sorts of side stuff that we could certainly be doing. And yet, I avoid it at the moment. I want to go to the Popo, but the Popo is totally blocked off. That's great. We're gonna do a quick save right here. Just, you know... just cuz. Just because. So we're supposed to be believing right now that that might be Hamura,
They've
right?
already ID'd the victim.
Mafuyu.
Satoshi Shioya, captain of the Kyorei clan.
Oh.
You
okay.
knew him, yes?
No, they said it was Kyorei.
If it was really the mole, that means his eyes have been gouged out?
So I hear. I haven't confirmed it for myself.
Better that you don't. Who's handling the case? Kuroiwa again?
Yes. He's right over there.
We should have told
Speaking of which,
everyone we knew who the mole
Yagami-kun,
was, right?
What happened last night? with the interrogation.
It puts them in danger,
Listen,
but...
Mafuyu.
Hmm?
It's Kuroiwa. He's the mole.
There we go.
What?
Apparently, he and Hamura have been working together for years. At first, he was just a dirty cop. Not too different from Ayabe, I guess. But eventually, he found murder was profitable. That's not all. Shono from the ADDC is the one who's been hiring him to do his dirty laundry. And these corpses with their eyes gouged out? Human experiments, every one of them. All for 89.
Okay, good. We told someone.
This won't end. I just confronted Shono the other day. Said I was onto his insane tests. And now... there's a new body like nothing's changed at all.
True.
I can only see one way this shakes out. There's gonna be more deaths before this is all over. Even when he's this close to being all but caught, he's not gonna stop for anything. There's no doubt now.
So now?
Shono, he seems like this quiet, harmless scientist when you see him on the job. Except, 89 changes who he is. Makes the guy a monster. Completing his drug will save millions. Not to mention their families. It would change the whole world. With all that power protecting Dr. Shono, he'd risk everything he has. It's us against anyone that money can buy.
So, this is actually like a great sort of villain, right? The one that has the ability to you can look at them and understand how they got where they are and what their goal is and what their motives are and everything, right? The one that you might be able to empathize with. You can see their point and all of that. He is basically saying he's in the right. Yes, a few people are going to die here and there, but they were going to die anyways, or they're the dregs of society, we don't care about them. Think how many people that one life is going to be able to save. Right? Taking the moral high ground, even though really maybe it's not so high. Those are the great kind of villains. The ones that are just like, I want to blow up the world and don't have a reason why, and also that would also kill you. Those types of crazy evil villains don't make a whole lot of sense. So I kind of like this one. Another silent detail, though obvious to some, don't like it anyways, Kuroiwa had no reason to put Shioya in the family office aside from sending a message to Hamura that he truly isn't safe, knowing he'd probably hear of this somehow. Yeah, no, that's the 100% the reason why it's here. That's why I thought this was sort of a setup. Honestly, I was thinking, what if Mafuyu is kind of captured and this is what they made her say? Not the case, but clearly, right? Why would the Kyorei be here? Well, it's a message to Hamura. Bomber redeemed. Date. Look for a date. Yagami needs some fun. The only person that we know that we can date is the singer. He had an earpiece. Earpiece.
What are you going to do? Why not walk away?
Wish I could. Matsugane-san's death can't go unanswered. He deserves closure. They won't get away with this.
Yeah, no, the story and everything in this game has been great, and like you say, you're glad that it doesn't spoon feed you exactly every single little detail and plot point and everything, and it makes you kind of think a little bit. I mean, I would say all the major points it definitely tells you, right? But it gives us enough information to sort of guess the things that are coming up, like how we talked about Kuroiwa may actually be the mole. It was one of the theories, and it actually came about after talking about the Ayabe connection. And that was great. Like, the fact that we could sort of stumble onto it beforehand means that they did enough work to let us have that potential thought to even get there. And I love that. That's great. That's great storytelling. They're going to tell us eventually, but you might be able to get some good guesses in beforehand. I will say games, not just games, stories in general that take the audience, the viewer, for granted, make them basically as an idiot to try to make sure that every single person has the best understanding they can, is usually poor story writing. It's usually poor. And I will say there are a lot of shows, stories, movies, books even, that might end on a not so clear ending. Like, oh, it ended, and we saw what happened, and there's definitely some closure, but there's a lot of additional questions out there. Whatever those questions might be. It might be that there's still a mystery, or maybe something was resolved, but maybe not in the best possible way. And those are great, because they keep you thinking about it. I would say if everything did it that way, that maybe wouldn't be so great, because it's nice to have a fully closed story as well. But the ones that get you thinking, that you're like, just weeks later going, you know, what if this, or what if that? Those are great. I love those. And do you love those wait, whoa moments when you figure something out in a story? Like, hey, I bet we're an AI. Right, Bomber? Anyways, that's the end of Chapter 11. We're going to save here, clearly. Chapter 12 starts next, Behind Closed Doors. We are now at 39 hours and 22 minutes on hard difficulty, which is pretty great. We know that there's only 13 chapters, and when we focus main story, we're able to do a chapter a stream. This time we did 2 chapters in a stream. So there may only be 2 streams left if we focus main story. I'm not opposed to doing more side missions, though. So we'll think about that. We'll talk about that. I do think, though, that this is the end of the night for us. It's close enough to our normal end time, and I don't think I want to start the next chapter right now. Thanks for the links, James. Thanks for everyone being here. Anyone over in YouTube, if you're in YouTube land, which I point this way because that's where my YouTube chat is. So just, you know, it's a thing. Let's see. Stream on Monday for certain. I'm really thinking it's going to be Etrian Odyssey, so hopefully you come back and join us for the cool and fun dungeon crawler that Etrian Odyssey is. And we just made it to the 3rd stratum. There's going to be a lot of new encounters and situations to find. Music! It's back just like that. You'll help with gauging how many streams as we go along? Okay. Thanks. That's definitely helpful. Yeah, I mean, so what are your thoughts on what I said? That I could easily do it in 2 streams if I focused main story. What are your thoughts on that? I guess you don't need necessarily to say too much more, but. Two if main only, 3 if main inside. Okay, that's great. So, that also means, by the way, that we should start thinking about what game comes next. And, in the Discord, which is one of the links in the chat, which isn't clearly right below me at the moment, but in chat, or down below in the description of the YouTube, or even just the About, we have a Google Doc that has all of our upcoming games, and they're sort of sorted by different criteria. If there's something in there that you really want to see coming up next, let me know in the Discord, and it might happen. New games that have come out. One came out today called Pal World, which I gotta tell you is a really weird looking game, but I'm kind of intrigued by it. Maybe we give it a check. I don't know. Blank Jester, I will unfortunately say Lost Judgment will not be immediately after. We're gonna get to some other things before then. But you say Lost Judgment has better combat, better side content, a giant subplot, that's a lot of minigames, and better VR. Yes, I can't wait for it. I'm definitely gonna buy it. I'm definitely gonna get it. We'll be playing it at some point, because this game has been a blast. So, with all of that, I bid everyone a good night, and this is Merc Serene signing off.